All right, we're good to go. Okay, welcome back. We are here. Oh boy.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. How long has it been since we last played?
It's been about
Not that long.
Not actually that long, right?
like 2 months.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's not bad for us, guys.
Yeah, that's a better track record.
Yeah,
compared to like the 8-month break we
Yeah,
took.
yeah.
You gotta give people time to like really absorb what happens. So, and
Ain't
you know, they're
nobody
not
doing that.
They're not as smart as we are.
I actually love watching our streams.
Yeah, it was really funny because the last one that I uploaded, the actual fight, for some reason, it got 46 unique views on YouTube because I have it all public. I'm like, who the hell was watching our dumbasses play?
Who's watching us?
Dude,
What
I'm not gonna lie.
46
I think I
watch
showed
this?
like 8 different people. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, it's funny. It's hilarious if we keep doing that, so.
I hope we go like blow up big and somebody animates Falstad fight.
That would be awesome if somebody would like animate some of the like key moments that happen, because that would be sick as hell.
I get better. I'd love to do that.
I still wish I like roleplayed my fight more because I wasn't expecting to win, so I was expecting just to like shit around and just like lose. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking on the last session, does anybody want to do a recap?
Oh, man, I did not watch it. I guess it's
all I know is we fought. We all fought.
yeah,
Popcorn
we
Marcus.
all fought.
Popcorn Marcus.
We're doing popcorn reading.
People.
I'm popcorn Marcus.
Popcorn reading, no.
Hold on, before I forget. Still got Greg here.
Oh.
Still got Greg. All right, he'll be sitting over here.
All
right.
Top 3 sexiest things a woman can do. Mongolian throat sing. What?
What are these names I wrote down?
Fair enough.
Uh-oh.
I wrote down 4 names.
Probably all the people that we fought.
Is it Roger Elmabrig?
Nope.
Emmanuel Dernikington?
I have not
Emmanuel.
used Roger or Emmanuel at all.
Emmanuel. He was the cleaner. He was the guy that cleaned
Evelyn
the arena and everything.
Silverstar.
Nope. I've not used
Dude.
Evelyn yet.
Yet? Dude, this guy got...
Bro, this guy's
must be
thinking
from
from the
a book
future.
or something, because I even know Dragonborn, Human Drow, and Half Elf. I know their species too.
What? I haven't used any of those characters.
Guys, this is spoilers. Skip ahead in the video. We'll put a timestamp.
Fair enough. You have no idea how much further into the future I've thought about these arcs. You have no idea. I have so many characters.
This is like a poneglyph right here.
Yeah, what? This is recorded history that hasn't happened yet.
That's crazy.
This is sick.
Dude,
Alright,
I do want to use the name Evelyn eventually, because that's a cool name.
I believe I could do a recap.
Okay.
Probably not that well. So if you feel like you want it thorough, make it thorough. You do it.
Nope.
You stupid.
To anybody watching this, if you really want to know a recap, watch the last episode.
Yeah, we don't got time for that. We don't got time.
Great fights. Great fights in that episode.
Great, awesome fights.
Great fights all around.
All right, recap finish. Let's go.
Share
So, our last session started the day of, or the day before the festival, which was our fight, and then the day after was like the actual festival for the thing.
Yep, the Locks are a festival.
We have the morning to get ready, do whatever we want, prepare for our fights. We get to the Coliseum arena of the actual fight.
Oh, you suck.
I didn't even focus.
We prepare a battle order.
Sandos.
And this battle order is Berrick,
Me.
then Falstad,
Yep.
then Mizius,
Yep.
then Trisley,
Yep.
and then our boy
Carlo in Cantor.
Hello.
Hey,
So
I just got fireball.
in these fights, it was 1-on-1 best out of 5 match. First round went to a 1 health left.
No, 1-2, kind of 1-2.
Oh, kind of 1-2.
What the
What's
hell
wrong
health
was
left.
that?
On Berrick, and then 3 health left on a Falstad win, and then an absolutely sham Mizius loss,
Yeah.
I'm so
and
sorry.
even more of a sham Trisley loss,
I'm also
losing
sorry.
in the first 10 seconds of the fight, and then a clutch.
The audience. All ears.
Then a clutch role play heavy win by our boy Carlo. As a reward for this, of course, we receive no punishment for his crime of bringing us onto
Why?
the campus, and the teens get what? I think it was detention.
Yeah, it was detention. Yeah, because they incited a
The
fight.
teens that we fought get detention. Grotch MVP.
Grotch was objectively the. I was.
Josh can suck on my crotch.
What the?
Just as
objectively
the
I'm a mute
just
you.
as our fight ended, there was a new tournament ending. Our new tournament of 5-on-5 starting with a new group of kids. Were those the names I wrote down?
No, I did not give them names.
With a group of 5 more kids that fought, and I believe they won with an overall 3-0 to beat. At the end of that next group of fights, as we were all relaxing, an invasion happened. The BBEG appeared with some very pretty cool underlings next to him. I believe 8 in total. Was it 8 total?
For
Sure.
For bet.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what I wrote.
Oh, okay. I believe 8 in total. As they appear, we see him suck the life, I think, out of the 5 kids that won.
Yeah, because he. Okay.
Suck the life out of the 5 kids that won. Instantly causing panic and chaos into the crowd. But instead got the principal clashing with, which the principal stood no chance, and the BBEG revealed her hidden identity of who she was in the past, being her, I believe, lover.
No,
Maybe.
the sister was.
No, the sister was the lover
Was the lover of the
of
primary
her.
antagonist.
She was the sister. So
I forgot his
we're
name.
revealing that the lover got pregnant and was, I believe, tortured or felt really bad. Something negative happened to her. Vasafe, I'm sorry.
No,
And
forced their children to fight. There was like one that was like the sun and the moon, I think. And one of them
oh
died.
yeah,
Just watch the
Naruto
last
type shit.
episode, guys.
And reincarnation type gods, yeah. And broke through. I accidentally did that. Grabbed a flower. Who knew? And the flower allowed them to tether in. Allowed them to break in. After a very scary standoff, they disappear. And we set out on a new mission to somewhere. Falstad didn't pay attention. He was drinking.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Berrick's probably almost dead.
You guys
No,
got a
it
long
Full
rest.
mage armor.
No, it was mage armor, so
Yeah,
nobody
it was
took
amazing,
damage.
but I know it's just like I feel like every fight I'm a part of, I'm like
Yeah, you kind of are.
the brink of death. I'm edging.
All right. I don't know what crucial things I missed,
I think
but I
you
think
got
that was
the
pretty
best.
good.
Yeah, so big takeaway is that you guys got an objective, basically. You guys got like a little poem that had some notes towards the book. And the first apparent location is finding what is known as the Eternal Flame in Odra. So you guys are heading over towards there. So I guess we'll go ahead and just pick up from where departure hits. So
The principal did tell us that there was someone that she believed could give us more information. She did give us a name.
yes, I didn't give you a name, but I did give you who it was, which is the Sun Pope of Odra.
Do you want to give us the name?
Pope.
I will give you the name once I introduce him.
Okay, Sun Pope of Odra.
Yep.
That's who we have to be on the lookout for, guys.
Yes, and she said that she would write you a letter of introduction.
Falstad's like our journalist. He has everything. He's our scribe. Oh.
Okay, so all of you are, you guys all meet at the, entrance to, Loxera. And Carlo, you have, packed up, a little bit of gear from your, room. All of you have your gear on you. You see that Trisley is talking with the butler, with the carriage, that brought you here to, Caster. And Balafay and the Wanderer are walking and talking towards you guys. So.
There you go.
Also, Death is floating next to the Wanderer. I feel like I need to mention that every so often. It's just like, yeah, where is Death?
How's the Wanderer? He was the one. He contended with the guy, right?
Yeah. He also jumped into the fray.
Yeah.
And he almost killed Trisley.
Damaged at all? Is he damaged?
Nobody
no,
really.
good.
I know no one really fought, but
Didn't they do a Veil of Darkness though?
Yes. He had the headmistress do like a Veil of Darkness, and he did something in the darkness and broke the spell, but all the rest of them were basically unable to use their magic.
Very nice. All right. And you said we're walking up to Trisley?
You guys are waiting at the gate. Trisley is with the butler right now, talking with him, and Balafay and the Wanderer are walking towards you guys through the gate.
Okay.
I don't know how to start dialogue.
Yeah, I'm just.
I just start waving.
I know, I'm just
I'm
chilling.
mentally freaking out about my battle. I'm like,
The
I'm
Wanderer.
reading through my grimoire.
The Wanderer also waves back, and you see Death just like super excited, just waving.
I love Death. Death and I are best
Death
friends.
is my bestie. I love him.
Little bestie guy.
I'm not 100%. Oh. Bro, my poor throat today.
Whoa.
Is
My
it best
guys,
we get to
We
move
don't talk
on?
about what happens outside of these sessions. But let's just say I casted my spell.
So, Falstad will say, I think it's best we get a move on.
Balafay nods. Well, I definitely agree. Here, and she hands towards you, Falstad, a envelope. This is your letter of introduction. All you have to do is give it to the Sun Pope, and you should be able to get his help with anything that you need.
Thank you, my lady.
The Wanderer kind of just
somewhere have a satchel that I put in.
the Wanderer kind of snickers at that.
I just be like, okay. How tall is she? Isn't she tall as a drow?
Yeah, she's decently tall. She's
I'm like,
probably
thank you.
What is average height in this world?
It's like it's like the Hobbit. It's like the hobbits going to the Elven Kingdom and talking to the girl.
Yes, that's the difference. Yeah, you're a dwarf, but you're the size of a hobbit.
Yeah. What size?
Oh, you're just a little guy.
I imagine like
5. I'm
like a
4'3".
Okay, so
Aw,
you're
you're
taller
so
than a
little.
hobbit because they're 3'4".
Yeah.
So, yeah, dwarves are taller, but still, she's like probably 6 foot at least.
Yeah, more than likely as an elven type race.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I've already said my goodbyes and like my thanks to her, so I don't think I really need to say much.
Okay.
Yeah, when we talked in the office.
I
Yeah.
definitely do, like,
Oh, this is
yeah,
the
that's
next day.
right.
Sorry, this is
Yeah.
the next day. You guys rested and everything.
Okay. Well, as they come in, I'm gonna hop in the carriage.
gonna
Okay,
follow that
so you
outside.
start heading over to the carriage, and Trisley turns to all of you. My butler says that he will not be able to take us all the way to Odra. Unfortunately, my parents have requested that he return. From here on out, we are on our own for transportation.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I've got a
Medieval
wicked
Uber,
sense
guys.
of
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna
direction.
hop out of the carriage.
Yikes.
I've got a wicked sense of direction. The sun Starts that way. That way.
He's pointing south and
Yo,
north.
can I pull up my magical orb and pull up like I don't know broom maps or something
Can
and be
you-
like,
wait,
okay
hold
guys,
on.
we go.
Marcus, can you roll
Alright,
nature
go.
just to see if you know which direction the sun is in?
No, if
I would
Falstad-
like to believe that I do simply because of my location. It's that way. It's gonna go that
Roll
way.
nature, please. It'd be really
Okay.
funny.
no,
I'm
look, you know,
16. Hold on. That has to be high enough, right? Or do you want me to cut the modifier?
Go ahead, modifiers.
Sure.
Yeah.
2, 18.
Okay. Yeah. You were precisely correct.
Yeah.
You were dead
Okay.
on. Good job.
dude, I imagine
Jesus.
Falstad, if he wants to go somewhere and like his thing acts like a dowsing rod, so like the closer he gets, like it's like, you know what I mean? And he's like,
No,
Oh Jesus.
that's awful.
It's like I
That
see
is
a
awful.
4 o'clock shadow in my cock.
4 o'clock shadow. What is it? There's no clouds in the sky. What is this?
The butler does say, if you are needing transportation, may I suggest another carriage that you may rent on the way to go to Odra, I believe is your destination.
Fuck,
Well,
broke.
you're not broke. Shut up. I've seen your character sheet.
Yeah,
You
we've
have,
seen
like,
your character sheet.
79
We know how
gold.
much money you have.
How much do you think I have?
284, I believe.
How much? How
Okay.
do you
I'm,
check?
whoa, not that high.
Oh, inventory.
Just
Okay,
over
12
200.
gold
I'm
seconds.
238.
238. Okay.
Wait, let me see how much I
I
have.
bought a lot of food for us guys. Okay. I just want to say.
Okay, so you do.
I
Okay,
I
so
have
you,
49 Electrum.
I have 166, so like
Electrum's not bad.
Where the fuck? No, it's less than. I have 49.
Yeah, it's true. It's like
That's not
I'm
in
fucking
my
broke.
paycheck.
that's like
Why
4
am I
gold.
broke?
Bro
How
has
fuck
4
are they
gold.
rich?
My
No, I'm
brother
more,
over here gives me his money.
I'm more curious of how the
That
you
pays
guys
for
are so
school. You
rich.
don't get a check.
I get a check, bro.
You get food stamps, is what you get. All
Oh
right.
yeah, I'll take food stamps all day of the week. Magic stamps?
He's
I don't
got-
even take that as an insult, dude.
He gets that stimmy.
Oh yeah, you have magic stimulus.
Crazy.
Okay.
No, I can see him like casting a spell of like the chum bucket like phantom burgers.
Okay, so you guys do know that there's 2 means of transportation that you guys can take.
Okay.
The first one, of course, is doing the carriage.
Yep.
And the butler informs you that it would probably be about 20 silver per person, as it is a 3-day ride all the way to Arcala.
Oh, silver.
Or we can ride my big fat griffin.
Or the other option is hiring a temporal mage to instantly teleport you guys to Arcala. The problem is, it is 2 gold per person.
Ah,
And-
nothing.
and-
Nothing for us rich bitches.
If you choose this option, you do not get to use carriage conversation.
Oh,
Guys,
I
I
feel
don't
like
know
we
if
had
that's
that
the
done
trade-off.
45 minutes before we started.
I don't even know what we
we
were
kind
talking
of
about.
did.
I
I'm
like
still
talking,
role
guys.
playing to get into character.
But let's take my means of transportation. Let's teleport. Let's get there. I hate
I
walking.
just
I
look
hate
around.
horses.
Oh, hey, you guys.
I'm down to teleport. I don't know.
I'm indifferent.
I'm good with
Yeah,
teleporting.
I start using my fingers.
Teleporting sounds really
Teleport?
fun, though. If I teleport, do my clothes stay on?
How are you so smart yet so stupid? Like,
Yes.
teleport
I
and-
hope your clothes stay on, but I also hope they don't.
So, anytime for you. All you gotta do is ask, buddy.
Whoa.
You see me big bite at you.
We have like
my
like
brother's sexuality. I'm like, I
Terminator.
really don't understand.
shit. I gotta go like hella down though.
All right. I'm gonna
gotta
ask
get a
Trisley
new-
what she votes. So currently, I have 1 and none.
I'm teleport.
You're
Okay,
teleport. We have 2 and
I'm
none.
guess so.
for teleport. Teleport.
That's fine.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
that's already outweighed, so.
Ah!
What is Trisley's opinion, though? I love to ask.
Okay. She says that
Fireball.
perhaps it would be best if we were to save money, but to also save on time, as this might be a somewhat pressing matter, perhaps using the temporal magic would be the best option.
We don't know
Yeah,
how much time we do. We don't know how much time we have until apocalypse happens. So it's best to get a move on the best that we can whenever we have the resources to do so.
You're gonna see
I mean,
me like
based
jump
on
up.
based on
Yay!
based on Balafe's backstory, you would know that this dude has been planning something for the last 200 some odd years. So
It's like,
whatever it is, he's getting prepared
Too
for
bad he's doing a Baldur's Gate 3 Animal Run. It ends, no save files. So, Falstad is gonna be like, "Yay, teleport!" Wait, where the hell are these mages? And just,
Teleport.
just not
Let's
know.
do this.
Okay.
My way.
So the you guys do get to climb into the carriage, and the butler takes you over to a transportation service and drops you off there.
Like a post office?
Yeah, we get put in big envelopes and they ship us through.
I'm thinking more like a
Yeah.
train. I'm thinking more like a train station kind of thing. But
Oh, it's
Like Men in Black
Carriage.
type, like, or they just walk into the tube, boom,
yeah,
like
kind
you're
of.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
oh,
The butler then bows to Trisley and wishes her farewell, and they start heading back towards Jesus.
the place.
Yeah, back home. Fine.
Carsport?
Yeah, Carsport. Yeah.
I did it. I
Nice
did
job.
it. I figured it out. I remembered
The
it.
receptionist at the counter, she welcomes all of you to the transportation service. And what type of transportation will you guys be taking today?
Fast.
Teleportation, ma'am.
Can you teleport faster than I can blink?
We're there. As soon as you blink, we're actually there.
Falstad is just gonna be like, "Can you teleport faster than I can blink?"
And then he blinked and now he lost. I told the lady he lost.
She looks in the back, and there's like on like a hanging wall kind of thing. There's some like carriages that can be like rented and everything on like a blackboard kind of thing. But then there's also temporal mages, and then she says, "Well, it looks like most of them are not in right now, but they should be in within the next couple of hours. Would you care to wait around for the first available temporal mage?"
Why
It is
not?
early morning, so
Yeah, sure, why not?
They need to wake up.
Is there a good breakfast spot?
I'm
yes,
quite
there
right.
is. If you go right around the corner, and she like points over to like down the street. That
Oh yeah, south. They just did.
Fucking weird.
nature roll again.
Fucking out.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I just
If you
6. Hold on. 9.
He's flaccid. No, guys.
6,
I
9?
don't know where to go.
you're pointing in the probably right direction.
I'm just confident. It's over there.
Yeah, you're
south.
you're
Yeah,
confident, but it might not be right.
We go to
south.
like a.
Damn, I need to start.
school
I need to stop
Alpha.
talking. You're just gonna make me keep rolling.
I will. Okay. And she says that there's over there. There's a early morning location that does breakfast. If you are in need of that, but if I could get your names, then I can reserve you for the first temporal mage of the day.
Do we have
Oh,
a
yeah.
cool like group name?
You
What
guys don't
time
have a
is
group
it?
name yet.
Damn.
I offered to have a super mega team Alpha Delta 6, but you didn't agree.
Do we have ID cards or do we just say names?
You guys can just say
Yeah,
names.
here's
Okay.
my badge.
Here's my
I throw my
badge.
school ID.
Here's
I throw
your
my
school ID.
Yeah.
Are you
Show my
actually
school
gonna
ID.
do that?
I can do that. Yeah.
He's like, I bet he's like sneezing mid photo. So he's like,
Here you go.
Okay. She takes
He's got a
the.
sleep cap on because he forgot it was photo day.
Oh,
she-
guys, hold on.
Oh,
Let me check my schedule. Hold on,
no.
my magic orb. I'm like, oh shit.
All right, I will tell her false stat.
Okay. And she
Sure.
she like writes it down on the blackboard, just Falstad. I should probably grab my dice. Hold on.
Dude, if
I need to
was a
roll if she
kid,
spells
that'd
it
be
right.
Awesome.
if he smells awake. That's what I heard. I don't know.
No,
what
she
he said.
spells it right.
Oh,
Jeez.
And when she
Right?
asked me the
No,
name,
she's
I
gonna
was like,
spell it like foul steed.
Foul steed.
there's another
I
guy
mean,
who
shit, they can call you a steed. You got the equipment for it. Fuck.
you hung like a horse. That's what they're saying.
I didn't understand that. He's a giant. dick.
Dude, somebody'll give me vicious mockery and I'll just be like, "You've got a tiny penis."
Okay, yep, she spells it right.
Yay!
She
Yo, I'm
spells your
fucking
name
huge.
next to the first temporal mage of the day, and
Oh,
there you go. You got. Oh, and she asked for a payment up front.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
You said it was
Right.
2 gold.
Yes, and
thought
there
there might
are
be
6
gold.
of you.
Hey, buddy.
There's 6 of us?
Yeah.
Oh, does Trisley have her own money since she's rich?
Yes.
Dude, you
Oh,
have
Eric.
you literally have
What
so
about
many
the
gold.
Wanderer? Oh, well, he's been in prison. Does he have any
Eric, do
stashes?
your pickup line
He
all
turns
the-
out his pockets and he's got nothing.
It's like
I'm
the
not helping him.
Scooby-Doo pocket thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Okay, so who do I have to cover? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 people, essentially.
Yeah, 5 people and then yourself.
So
So,
if Trisley has her own money, then I'll
oh
do.
yeah. Trisley offers
Unless
up.
you want to pay for it, or pay for yours, Mizius.
I can pay for mine.
Okay.
I've got enough
Okay.
money.
You're gonna make a lady pay for herself? Wow. I wouldn't, but I physically can't.
You say you're gonna make a lady pay for herself. I'll be like, do you want to pay for yourself?
You have 4 gold.
Open my wallet.
Tyler, you have 4
How much
gold.
money did you have?
Small ass tumbleweed rolls out of his
I don't
wallet.
even know. I actually don't even know how much that was.
One gold is 10 electrum, I believe.
You know what? I'm gonna pay for Trisley, but not myself.
No, it's not. Okay, I'll give out 8, so 4 people.
Okay.
Carlo. So I'll say the names. These 8 coins are for Carlo, Berrick, me, and that guy over there.
The Wanderer
Just because
waves.
he calls himself the Wanderer, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna point to that guy over there.
The Wanderer waves.
Mark.
All right, so I hand her 8 gold, taking me down to flat 230.
Okay. Trisley offers up her 2 gold and says, "This is for myself."
And then I offer mine.
Okay.
This is for me.
And she looks. Okay, so she looks it over. 12 gold for 6 passengers. All right, that's all good. You guys will be on the first transportation, so just come by in a couple of hours, and they'll be ready for you.
Your assistance is
All right,
appreciated.
I'm going to walk
Wait,
out
hold
and
on, Tyler. Do you want to play that through?
Loki, like your assistance is appreciated. Fucking obviously.
She looks unflattered.
Fireball.
wait. What is he do? Is he trying to impress the lady?
Yes.
I'm just trying to. I was doing
Yeah, he was just doing Berrick things.
as typical.
I'd like to do a circus clown stand on my 3rd leg. Just kidding. It's not that bad.
I'm gonna
You're like,
like,
check this out, guys. I rise.
No, I tell her, look at this sick move, and I start spinning breakdancing, and then I only spin on it, and I'm like, whee!
Acrobatics roll.
Acrobatics was like,
that's fire.
dude, that's funny.
Whoa! What?
Here, I can even show you guys too.
No
If you
shot.
don't believe me.
No thanks.
Are you actually gonna play that through? I just said that as a joke.
No.
Okay,
no.
good.
Mark, that's actually
is crazy in this fucking world.
That'd be
Holy-
crazy.
is it legal? I don't even know.
Well,
There's
I
some.
mean, if you got that thing, you gotta show it off. You know what I'm saying?
There's even races that don't even have to wear clothes. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how that works.
We go there next.
Okay, no, yeah, I won't say anything. I'll just like give him a tap on the back, be like, better luck next time.
Damn.
Yikes.
And then I'm gonna head to breakfast.
Okay.
By my pure sense of smell. Even
Okay.
though I know where she pointed, I'm still gonna just smell it.
Okay.
You insult
What kind of check should that be?
What the fuck is this?
Nature.
Probably nature.
Nature.
Yeah. Okay. Nature check.
Or perception. No. Would it be a perception?
That's not perception, really.
Survival. It could be a survival
Do
check.
survival. Survival's funnier.
Do survival.
Survival? What the?
16 plus 5, 21.
Okay. Yep. You are able to lead the entire group directly to the location that she directed you to.
I turn into Patrick and just start floating like at that one episode with the pies. He's like, oh.
It's a wonderful day for pie.
Yeah, walk in and tell me what I see.
Okay, you walk in. It's kind of like a tavern establishment, but there's not a lot of patrons there. There's a whole bunch of empty tables. And behind the bar area, you do see a let's see, what kind of race should they be? Okay, you see a human, human male, just cleaning a cup. Welcome. Take any seat. I'll be right with you.
All right. Just take the nearest seat to me.
Okay, you take the nearest seat. Does everybody else file in?
I'm gonna pop
Yeah.
up. Yeah, pop right.
I'll
next
sit
to
right
him.
next to Falstad.
Okay, so we have the two people on either side of Falstad. Mizius is on the end of the table, and then Berrick is next to him. Next to Berrick, Trisley sits. Carlo and the Wanderer sit on the other side. Then.
Like she wants me. She sat next to me.
I got my arms on the table, and I'm like.
The Wanderer sits across from Falstad.
Okay. That's my buddy right there. Man, that's my buddy. We read books together. We're about real studious.
Books. We got smart.
I got a little bit more respect for the guy, but I don't know if I fully am like for in.
I'm wary of him.
Wanderer.
Still.
I'm overly confident in my battle experience to sense an ill will.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
go ahead and
that's
do
why
a.
I
Go ahead
I'm
and
just
also do
wary
a
of a lot of
perception
people.
roll, Falstad.
Feeling a little
do a
confident.
perception roll.
Yeah.
Here, let me actually roll on my pad, so I'm not rolling on my desk. You know what I mean?
Barrick's background
that's-
definitely tells him.
Barrick, you can also do perception roll if you want to.
Nah, I don't really care.
Perception. I rolled a 14. Oh, I don't have my mouse. I just moved it. 14 perception. Oh, where's my perception? +5. 19.
Okay.
I got
You
a
also
1.
notice that
Don't even know what we're doing.
when the Wanderer sits down, you do see that he has like probably one of the school's wizard robes, kind of just tucked away in his satchel.
Okay.
Interesting.
Isaiah rolled a nat 1, so I'd like to offer a possibility for him.
Wait, you
Yeah,
rolled
it's
a
that
nat 1?
guy. He rolled a nat 1. I'd like to roll the possibility where it's like the photon bomb went off and now you can't remember anything. It's the guy that's like screen went blinking. He's like, hello, hello, hello.
I love that
like-
for you.
I was like- I was thinking more so that he just misses the chair, kind of.
I saw.
Like he's trying to sit.
Wait, was
He's
that he was rolling for?
no.
No, I don't even know. I don't even know what I rolled
No,
for.
I asked you for a
roll
perception
too.
roll, and for some
Yeah,
reason Isaiah
1.
said, "Okay, I'll do it."
I go blind for for 2 minutes. I'm like, what the?
Dude, he's still sleepy. He goes like this. He's like, oh, let me tell.
I pissed my pants again. I pissed my pants again.
That 3 times.
Every nat 1 he has to piss himself.
no. Okay, so
All over the floor. I gotta dog it.
since you rolled a 1, Carlo, you have a little bit of trouble getting into the chair, but you do eventually figure it out.
Let me put my glasses on, guys. See?
I make a small joke that calculus hurt him.
Fair enough.
Damn.
I only say that because I fucking failed at calculus.
Take
in
1
school.
second
Zero for that.
damage.
In school, like
Not in
50
game.
years ago.
In game, guys.
Okay. The bartender dude walks over and asks, "Would you all like the breakfast special? It's really all we have, but I would say that it is quite fulfilling."
2 of those, please.
Motherfucker cannot
I'm
eat
gonna look
that.
at it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm like, you're not gonna eat that.
I'm gonna ask what's in it.
Okay, what's in it? Well, it's 2 eggs, some hearty bacon, and a biscuit.
2.
I'm gonna ask if they have gravy.
Ooh. And he
Magic
kind of
gravy.
smiles at you. Well, for the high payers, then yes.
How much is the gravy got?
Hey, you meet Falstad where
He's
the
like,
pie
he's milking the gravy in the back. He's like, absolutely.
Marcus
So
doesn't
I'm
know
gonna
gravy.
look at him. I'm gonna look at him and be like, all right. And I'm gonna almost like set the pouch like on the table and just to hear the coins clank. So he knows. He's like, oh, this motherfucker bred it up.
Yo, hold on. Okay.
So I set the pouch on the table and I look at him. I'm like, are you ready?
All right. Would anybody else prefer gravy on theirs as well?
Oh no, I'm gonna like tell you what I want.
Honestly.
They all raise their
I'm gonna
hands.
slowly raise my hand, and all of a sudden I'm like,
Okay.
To a guy?
Is
You
it a dude or-
twink.
I don't even, like. I was questioning his fucking sexuality now. 'Cause this
Jesus.
bromance is starting to turn into more of a romance, and
Mhm.
Okay.
Not the twink
so that's-
allegations. Jesus.
And he looks over the table. So that's 4 with gravy and 1 without. And Trisley didn't raise her hand.
what about our
I'm-
little raccoon guy?
No.
Is he hungry?
Oh, Helios.
He's outside
What did he
eating.
even eat?
Oh.
What did he
No,
eat?
Helios is on
He's
Tyler's
eating the
shoulder.
scraps in the back.
Yeah,
He's on Tyler's shoulder.
I'll feed him
Oh.
some of mine. I'll feed him some of mine.
I'm
I got
going
me an
to
apple.
kind of like interrupt the guy. I'm
Mhm.
gonna be like, if you could for the breakfast special, 2 biscuits with the gravy. And you said, did he say bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
He said bacon.
I'm gonna ask if he has sausage too.
He smiles again. Of
Oh, you need
course.
more sausage. Oh, you got
Dude, this motherfucker got everything. This is the secret menu type shit.
bread.
So 2 biscuits with the gravy, bacon and sausage, and I
Ooh.
want double the eggs.
Double the eggs. Okay.
Whoa.
Double the eggs.
High roller.
He starts writing down a little notebook. 3 specials with gravy, 1 special without gravy, and 1 custom special with gravy.
Yeah. And I
Really?
look
I'm
at him
gonna-
and I'm like, and a fucking glass of orge. If they have if orange juice is canon in this verse, I don't know.
Oranges exist.
You know
I
what?
think they
Hold
would've
on.
discovered orange juice.
I'll
They're like,
roll. I'll
"What are
roll
you
for it.
talking about?"
How are you gonna roll for if oranges exist?
Okay. We do have
Oranges
that, sir.
are canon, guys. Let's fucking go.
Oranges are
Hell
canon.
yeah.
No, you're gonna see me. If this ever goes live, just be like, guys, just know I won the argument to get oranges in this show.
Or we make a
Burrito.
discovery. They never realized that you can
Thank you,
squeeze
Mama.
oranges to get the juice, the nectar.
But if it doesn't exist, a breakfasty drink that
Okay.
is.
No, it does
possible.
exist. I'll say that it
Oranges
exists. 'cause it's
Okay,
funny.
and so I say with a big fat glass of orge.
Okay, and he writes it down.
Orange.
Any other drinks for anybody else?
I'm gonna look at
What
him
do you
and
guys
I want to ask him.
She's like, I want a mimosa.
I'm gonna ask him.
What is
Is
your
it too early
finest
for you
beer?
to start serving alcohol?
Yep, there we
It's
go.
glass somewhere.
He like raises an eyebrow at you and it's just
Well,
Any
with
time
an
that
extra
somebody asks.
upcharge.
Okay.
Dinner.
I
Oh,
want.
dinner is ready.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I want the biggest glass of mead that you can give me. Biggest glass. I don't know.
heard- I heard something else.
He starts to write something down and then he looks at you. Glass or barrel?
Give me the barrel. Give me the barrel, you good
We're
man.
getting turned, guys. We're getting
Give me the
turned.
barrel.
Safe to be, isn't
Give
he
me the
safe to
barrel.
be intoxicated while teleporting? I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, what are the rules? what's the
I've never
legal-
tried
I'm gonna
it.
look up at the
I can tell you
wanderer
right
and
now
go,
while we find
alcohol.
some.
I've never had friends to try it with. Let's do it.
Don't drink and teleport, guys.
Don't drink and teleport.
I'm just gonna look
Don't
up at the
drink it,
wanderer. I'm just gonna look up
I
at the
can't
wanderer.
remember
She
that
sits to
fucking
my
word.
right, so I'm gonna be like, and
And
I'm gonna
he
whisper the words alcoholic.
yeah, he notices it and just just nods.
Y'all don't even know the half of it.
Berrick will ask for
Promise you.
Berrick will ask for a small glass of milk and
Okay.
a water. Just some water.
Okay. Yep.
Watch this place be a
An example.
Waffle House equivalent, and we're just gonna
Dude,
see
let's
some fights
fucking-
break out.
Go.
Okay,
Let's
Carlo,
go.
anything?
I asked what kind of drinks they had.
Okay.
Is there-
He says, well, we have and he looks over at he looks over at Mizius. Alcohol.
Oh yeah.
No.
We
pick that one up.
have milk, orange juice. Coffee is brewing as well. Or just some regular water if you would like that.
I'll take a coffee, black. No sugar, please.
Writes it down.
What?
I'm
I
gonna-
would
Okay,
not.
buddy.
Okay, when we get back-
Okay, buddy.
When we get
I'm-
back from getting dinner, I'm gonna probably flame Carlo because his little 16-year-old ass
Okay.
is not.
Dude,
And then
I have late night
he looks
studying.
at
He wins
Falstad.
one
Will
fight.
this
He wins one fight. He's like, I'm a man now.
he looks at Falstad. Will this be on? Will this be all together or separate?
The slow
Oh,
pan.
God.
The slow pan of Berrick.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at Mizius and be like, I ain't paying for that shit.
You can single out like separate ones if you really want to.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
allow
no,
that.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're paying
legit look at
separately.
Mizius and go, I'm not paying for that shit.
Okay.
I'll
and
tell
then-
him. I'll
and then
tell
I'll
him
go
we're all
with the-
paying separately.
Talk to the
We're
parents.
paying separately, dog.
Okay. And so he writes it down, and he looks at Falstad. All right. Well, for you and the rest of your guests, that will be, and he tallies it out.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
Probably like 1 or 2 gold.
37 silver.
Oh, it's not even that
Oh, it's
bad.
not
Okay.
bad.
even
I was
that
gonna
bad.
cast the message towards him, and I'm like,
Okay, so
It's
what I'm gonna
free.
do, I'm gonna take out 1 gold and hand it to him, and I said, "This is for like refills. If you can make it fast, like old day tipping. If you
Yep.
know what that is,
Yep.
old day tipping. You give them more money, and you tell them just keep them
it's
coming.
the equivalent of keep my tab open.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. He
So I give
takes
him the 1 gold, and I
he takes the gold,
Enjoy
of
it.
course, and then he looks at Mizius. For you, that will be 1 solid gold.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Damn.
And I'll
Dude,
just
it's
hand.
the
I'll just
hero.
hand him a
It's the
gold.
hero.
I'll just hand him a gold with the wicked grin on my face.
Okay. And he takes the 2 gold. Food will be ready.
Actually, you said it was one. You said it was one.
Food and drinks will be out very soon. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording so that we can go ahead and
Hell
go into
yeah.
dinner.
Dinner.
Okay, and we're back after dinner.
Yeah.
After a
Woo!
short commercial break.
We will return after these messages.
Oh,
Okay, you guys want to do anything while you're waiting for your food?
Oh, dude, they have little jellies on the table.
I'm
No.
just gonna like lick the
God
jellies.
damn it.
No, I was gonna build a fort with them.
I'm gonna skateboard it. Use little finger.
They have
board
silverware,
just-
right? I'm just gonna
Oh, that's
Unfold.
like a huckleberries, man.
my silverware, put it right here because I know I'm about to fuck it up. Put it like a bib,
Okay.
and just just
Okay.
sit there, ready.
Let's go. I wanna ask the Wanderer, like, what are your thoughts on the place that we're going next? You know,
Odra.
like, yeah, Odra, yeah.
Okay. He kind of shrugs and he's like, well, I mean, I've been there once, and yeah, it was interesting, I would say. If I remember correctly, there wasn't much there. I'm guessing things have changed, but there was mostly
Yeah.
just villages and stuff, so scattered villages.
Oh shit.
The colonists took over.
It's a neat place. It's a neat place. I don't think Carlo remembers much of it, but I was
Yeah,
there for the
Not
short,
too much.
the beginning of my life. About
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm assuming that, with it being nation where, a lot of magic happens there, it's probably not going to be too much different than where we are now. So
Good to know. I'm fucking stoked. Stoked. This is my place.
we'll finally get to be on our element.
In our
Is it?
element. Yeah, I use explosion.
I'm scared. The power heal can at any moment be like, I actually cast fireball.
what's worse is that his magic is going to be stronger when you guys are in Odra. That's what sucks more.
I don't know what that means yet.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I'm
Berrick
gonna go
not doing
back to my
much.
book. Going back to
Do I have
Remember
anything
more.
that I could be like? I might be like cleaning my dagger, like just some really basic adventurer type
Okay.
Take a
activity.
ghost and shit.
I'm gonna make a challenge with Mizius. I'm
Oh?
going to look at Mizius and go, what's the odds that you drink that whole barrel before I eat all my breakfast?
How big's the barrel, dude?
Yeah, how big is the barrel?
It's a barrel.
A barrel. Have you ever seen a
Barrel size.
Barrel set. Okay, wait. I'm gonna look up how big is a barrel.
What do you want? 42 liters?
That would honestly be a decent size.
A
Falstad
barrel
probably-
of beer. That's what I'll go off of. 31 gallons.
Damn.
Okay, you whale. Never mind.
I will not be drinking 31 gallons.
Why
Are
not?
you a quitter? Are you a quitter?
Yeah, why not? Are you quitting? You paid
Okay,
a gold
no.
for this.
I will drink 31 gallons, but I cannot drink it in the time that it's gonna take Falstad to finish his breakfast.
Motherfucker's not gonna remember anything we do in the entire campaign. She's like, oh,
Oh
oh god. Disadvantage on like every single roll for the rest of the playthrough. Holy shit.
god, that's so wild.
This is literally like, oh, we'll have 2 vodka sodas. Did you mean 1 million beers?
1 million beers? That's me. That is Mizius.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Then she declines, and I just laugh.
Lame.
Boo.
And
my
yeah,
fault.
I'll just wait for the food.
Okay.
Did we get our drinks?
Hmm?
Did we get our drinks or no?
Yeah,
Am I
he brings
missing
out your
something?
drinks after a couple minutes.
He
Okay,
rolled over the barrel.
The little glass of milk was for Helios.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Aww.
So he brings out all the drinks, and then you see him disappear behind the back again, and then you just hear something rolling, and the barrel is rolled over to your guys' table.
Rolled over.
Awesome.
My eyes widen, but I'm smiling so hard because I'm very happy that I have this whole barrel of mead.
Hold on a
It'd
Oh,
be
you
funny.
can,
I
like-
could probably carry this barrel. I'm like, shotgun it. I punch a hole in it and just
my
take a waterboard
God.
over it.
Oh no! Open up the keg and then dive into it, and then like an
It's
hour
not even a
later,
keg.
you
It's
come
a
out with
barrel. It's a
oh,
full-on
in the
wooden
barrel.
barrel.
and then like after 5 minutes, it's completely empty, and you emerge.
Nah, brother, superior technique. You're thinking silly straw. That makes it the fucking time.
Oh yes.
Silly
All
Don't
right,
even open the
so you
top,
roll-
just like stab it through the wood.
That's why I say shotgun and just punch the barrel and then let her drink from it. All right. I set the orange juice aside. That is to cleanse my gullet from devouring the fucking food that is about to come.
Okay. Trisley is also reading a book, and the Wanderer is kind of discussing something with Death in kind of a hushed voice, so it's kind of a little thing. But yeah, everyone just seems preoccupied. What are you doing, Mizius? Staring
Pretty good.
intently
I'm
at the
assuming
ball,
he's-
at the barrel.
I'm assuming he brought a mug with the barrel.
Yeah, he brought.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, he brought one stein, basically.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I like what Tyler just did there. So the top of the barrel, I'm gonna open it and just dip the stein in and fill it all the way up and start drinking it, but not like chugging it, just
Mhm.
like drinking it at a steady pace.
White
Can you
trash
do a
activity.
strength check to open up the barrel?
Absolutely.
It's gonna be like DC2, right?
No, she's only strong when she's drunk.
Wait, we don't know. Maybe
A
when they're
9. A 9.
Okay, you struggle a little bit with it, but you are able to
Okay.
open it up.
like the DC can't be high.
Wizard frog. No.
The
No,
DC was
in my
nice.
head, I was thinking it was like an 8.
Okay, it's not
To
bad.
10, but
It's brilliant.
I'm having an excellent old time.
Um,
I'm enjoying my morning. I'm looking beautiful. Got my little raccoon on my shoulder, and I'm polishing my blade.
Have you changed your outfit yet, or are you going to?
Oh, we're waiting.
We're waiting. Okay, fair enough.
We're waiting. It'll.
He
I
has
bet
3
it
outfits.
would be funny. It would be funny. It's like when we teleport, it'll be like we get there after the teleport, and when we pre-teleport and then post teleport, it's like a different outfit. You guys are like,
I mean, disguise self does allow you to do that.
it's so cracked, so busted.
No, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys wait
Make me
for
hungry.
about 20 minutes to half an hour, basically, and he brings out all of your guys' food. So he sets the breakfast special without gravy, Fred Trisley. The breakfast special with gravy in front of Carlo, Mizius, and Berrick, and then he brings out your massive platter. It's like a very large dinner plate, basically. All the others have like a regular sized plate, but you have like a very large dinner plate, basically. And
This is
he sets that in front of you. So there you go.
Damn. Did Death get anything?
He's literally death.
Hey, he
I
could be
don't
hungry.
think Death
you know?
needs to eat,
As
guys.
because I
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
him the gold, and I asked him for another glass of orange juice, and then a large, biggest cup he kind of has for black coffee.
Okay. He goes. He scurries off into the behind the bar to get that for you.
I announced to everyone, this may be ugly, and with the napkin thing that comes with the silverware, fucking tucked in the shirt,
Oh boy.
forks ready, knife, and you see me pick up one biscuit with both and just smash it, covered in gravy, perfectly. Then I make a kebab on the fork, egg, bacon, egg, sausage, bacon.
I set up shield in front of me so that any of the food that may
So
splash,
fire.
it's gonna
Trust me.
deflect. So I
Oh,
just go
trust
like,
me. Anything that falls goes in and is picked up second.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, your beard
Yeah,
is
the
like
fucking
conveyor belt.
beard,
up to your
yeah.
mouth.
It's dude. It's
It's
like a
called. No, you're like, ew, you have a beard. It's called leftovers.
I still set
No,
up
I
shield.
just
I'm
start
still
devouring,
worried.
and after every big bite that fills up my mouth, I take almost a drink half's worth of that orange juice.
Okay. And he brings out your orange juice and coffee afterwards as well.
All right.
Fire.
I eat as fast as I can.
Mhm.
That's just we don't. When we eat fast and we eat quick because there's a lot of us motherfuckers
Yes.
that will just devour food. So I
Fair
just
enough.
take everything I can.
Yep.
Devour it. Scrape the fork along the plate to get out all the sauce.
Yep.
And drink both of the orange juices. I leave the coffee, but I drink both of the orange juices.
Fair
a
enough.
single man tear falls down Berrick's face.
I drink my coffee.
And then I sit there. The
Man.
napkin does nothing just because the beard over it could have protected it.
I was thinking that. I'm like, wait, hold on. You have the napkin here, but your beard is covering the napkin. It ain't do shit.
So I take the napkin off and go, oh, and I wipe down the beard. It was just to protect the napkin. It
Yeah.
wasn't to-
There was,
And then
there
I
was
wipe
no
off-
need for the actual napkin there. It was just protecting it.
Yeah, I wipe out everything on my face and off the beard, and I'm like, all right.
Okay.
And I just sit there and watch everyone else enjoy their food.
Yeah, I'm eating and I'm giving a little like Helios is picking off my plate. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? His little hands. He's like,
Yep. It's got little hands.
oh, got cool hands and shit.
I'm grubbing
Berrick-
one book in hand. It's like,
Berrick brings up a point. It's like, guys, the lady had an excellent point in which we need a team name to identify ourselves with.
No, that was me who brought up
I'm
the
still-
team name.
I'm still in favor of Super Alpha Delta Team 6.
Wasn't this our last carriage conversation? Or our first
Yes.
one? Yeah.
Yes, because nobody decided to agree with me.
Well, I think also the Wanderer made a good point that like usually the public chooses the
Yes, he did.
Ah,
Right,
parties.
yeah.
we have to still wait for that. I forgot that.
Yes.
that was
Nobody
something
knows
decided.
who you
we
guys
gotta
are
just,
right
we
now.
have to wait to do something really awesome in order to get that name, guys.
Do we have like a placeholder name?
We'll have it in the backup.
We'll make like reservations. We can like put a name down.
If you want
Maybe-
spoilers, at the end of the Odra arc, you will have a name.
Okay.
How about we do this? We have like Super Delta 6. So it's not sounding super awesome, but if the name that they give us, since we're gonna do something awesome, isn't up to standards, we'll be like, no, it's this. All right, so we'll keep
Just-
your idea in the background.
Okay.
You just
so
hear
we-
Falstad just say, I think we should be called G-Force. Don't know what it means, but I think we should be called G-Force.
I don't know why that sounds super familiar.
I'm in favor of this vote.
G-force.
It's Alpha Delta Team 6.
And we're just
So
Delta 6 right now.
So you got rid of 3 of my adjectives. What the
Well, no, okay. If the name isn't cool enough, we'll add the other adjectives, you know? I'll be like, no, we're Super Delta Mega 6. Max.
As they're now
Pulling that
arguing
horn here.
over, I'm
Pulling that
going
horn
to
here.
try to spark a conversation with the Wanderer while he's eating.
He didn't have any food.
Oh, okay. Spark conversation with the Wanderer.
Mm-hmm. You do see as you're about to start talking to the Wanderer
Wait.
that Death floats over towards the bar area.
Wait. Oh, sorry. I'm really dumb. Okay, so well shit, never mind. I thought he was actually eating. I thought he was eating food. My whole dialogue was based off of that.
Oh, okay. Well, you do see that Death starts floating over to the bar area.
Okay. I will still ask the Wanderer, be like, not a big fan of food? As I literally just fucked up his plate. Not a big fan of food?
He kind of like smiles a little bit. Well, I mean, when you're stuck in a prison cell for 300 years ish, and if you get very minimal food, you start to learn to not need food too much. But don't mind me though.
Is that a magic trick?
That's a sad life there.
You may not need it, but those
Stomach
biscuits
fucking-
and gravy were the shit.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm like, oh, you're hungry? Try this. Fire.
You're
And then I
hungry,
go,
try this
I
next.
would look down at my plate, like all sad, and be like, I wish I had some to share with you.
Yeah, you're already,
now
like,
I'm like,
finished.
he should have tried this.
You ate the plate too. You're like, there's fucking nothing anymore.
He has those videos of people making
Awkward.
sandwiches, and
And
then they
then-
start eating the sandwiches, and then the plate.
As I see Death kind of go over, everyone's still eating. I finish. I leave the cup of coffee on the table, and I stand up and I'll head over to the bar.
Okay. Yep. You see Death kind of floating, and he's like floating over one of the chairs that's over there, and he's actually talking to the tavern owner.
Okay. I'll just sit to the chair next to him.
Okay.
Kind of just listen in.
He finishes the conversation with the tavern owner, and the tavern owner kind of just walks away to go ahead and make him a little drink.
What'd you order?
Cocktail.
Oh, well, every so often I like to have tea time.
Tea time. Okay.
Hannah's like, uh-oh.
What's your favorite kind of liquor?
Liquor?
Unrelated to
Wait,
tea.
well, hold on.
Unrelated to tea. Like,
Pause.
let's skip that bullshit.
It's at
You
a
put in the
bar.
liquor
I
in the
would
tea, like,
assume
what
that this breakfast bar has tea.
It's a breakfast place.
Okay.
Yeah, tea.
Well, I wouldn't say that I have a favorite. I've
shit.
gotten drunk once before, and it was not pleasant.
Lightweight.
Drink.
I was just about to say lightweight.
Do you see his body? He's like tiny.
I almost want to ask, like, not conspicuously, like, herbal or like Golden Valley, like
Ooh.
the types of tea.
Yeah.
But of course, those are name brands
Mhm.
and all that. I kind of just be like, I'll join in, and I'll say I'll take one of whatever he's having. You know,
Okay.
just try.
The tavern owner turns to you and nods, and then he starts making a second cup.
All right,
Nice.
and just sit there.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
About like.
Or I'll talk to Death.
Okay. Yep. Go
I'll
ahead.
talk to Death. What are your thoughts on what kind of just happened and our outlook for the near future?
Okay. He kind of like floats down a little bit lower and sits down on the stool. He can't actually see above the tavern or the he can't actually see above
The
the bar.
counter.
So he changes
50.
forms actually. He changes into a what seems to be a hooded figure, about like probably 5'8", 5'9". And you can see that he now has bony hands. And he looks at you, and you don't see anything inside the hood, but you can definitely tell that he's talking. And he says, "Well, unfortunately, for those poor
Like
students."
how his voice changes, or his voice doesn't change.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, sorry. It doesn't close all the way. Well, unfortunately, whatever Agni did to those poor kids, I was unable to shepherd their souls onto the next life.
Oh. Does that often happen?
No. Every person when they die, their soul is, released from their body, and I help them to move on to the next life. If they have anything that they need to finish up, I usually take them around and hope that they fulfill it, as long as it's not sinister. But yeah, I waited there for a little while at their bodies for their souls to come out, but nothing. No souls. Whatever he did, he must have absorbed their souls as well.
Damn.
Absorbing of souls. I've never heard of such thing.
No, it's unnatural magic. It's ancient and forbidden at that point.
Even in terms of death, that's pretty.
What
Like,
was the BBUG's name?
Lord Agni. Agni.
Agni.
Yeah. Think Agni
Like
Kai.
Agni Kai.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That was actually
like Agni.
well. Apparently, in Japanese culture, one of the gods of fire is Agni. So,
Oh, okay.
and since he's the leader of the cult of cinders, it kind of made sense.
I forgot about that.
Okay. I just disregard the dark notion of absorbing souls, and I just look forward to the tea.
He turns to face the tavern as the bartender does bring you both the tea, and he says, "To be quite honest, it gave me the heebie-jeebies."
Eerie death. Say heebie-jeebies. I just let out a little chuckle.
I don't know. The notion that something could also scare death is a little.
That's very
I
terrifying.
disregard that idea. Don't go into that. I just
Ignorance-
laughed that he said heebie-jeebies.
Okay.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, he picks up the cup of tea with his hand, and you see the cup being raised up to the hood area, and then you hear
Hot tea or cold tea?
it's hot tea.
Hot tea. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a drink too.
Okay.
Take a drink of mine.
It's very clean tea. Very normal basically, but yeah, it's just tea.
Okay. Slightly delightful. Something that you can't forcibly take down without burning yourself. So I just sip on it.
Okay. At the main table, is there anybody who would like to converse at all?
I'm just drinking and eating,
No,
but
my
mainly
tea-
drinking.
My
My
coffee
tea
gets a
bag-
little cold, so I.
Okay,
would you like
Hannah,
a
roll a
side of
d6 for me really quick.
Roll a
fuck.
d6. Okay.
We're not doing this again.
I'm like,
We're
Yes,
not
we
doing
are.
I
it.
got
God.
six.
You are six mugs down currently.
Yeah. I
The
go to
one
reach
time
for
she's
one and
happy
she
to roll
smacks
max.
my
Wait, how
It's
many
like,
mugs
hey,
can you
you're
get from a
getting
barrel
really
of beer?
A lot.
A lot. You said it's 31 gallons. So.
Yeah. It's probably about 5 or 6 mugs per gallon, I would assume. If they're decently sized
Yeah,
mugs,
if they're
that
like
you're almost like
if they're a
scooping.
pint each, then well, if it's a pint each, then that means you're getting 8 per gallon.
124 servings of beer from a standard keg.
Good lord.
Is that all?
Holy sh!
Ugh.
Oh.
I seen her drink a whole tavern. That's nothing.
It's been like 15 minutes and you're already 6 drinks down.
Let's
That's
fucking go, dude.
insane.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Okay. Great.
It's called
now.
jet lag on teleportation. Or it's like Men in Black 2 when he gets the craving for chocolate milk. For
Oh, that was 3.
doing,
That was the third one.
Was it 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, go into 3 for the craving of chocolate milk for teleporting into your dimension.
That was funny. Okay.
Ah, okay.
There you go. This is hype.
Yeah.
Gonna
So,
let the drunk be gone.
anybody have anything that they want to discuss?
Oh, I'm chilling. I'm
My
eating.
team idea got shot
Drinking my
down.
coffee.
Yep. The Wanderer's kind of just writing stuff down in a notebook.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually, no. I want to ask what he's writing. I'm
Okay.
gonna be a little nosy. Like, what are you writing there? As I put my book
Buckaroo.
down.
Oh, just some notes on everything that's happened so far and some things that I've been looking out for.
What have those possibly? What are those possibly?
Hmm. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Like, yes, let's say something to frighten the 16-year-old.
He
I
shrugs.
pissed my pants again. He doesn't
Just
say anything. The long pause.
Honestly, no. He drinks black coffee. Treat him like a man. See how it works for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Like,
bro.
man.
he shrugs.
I warm up my coffee with my. little
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah, it was getting cold, so you can warm it up. I don't
Yeah.
care. He shrugs. Just some little things that I've seen before in my travels.
Oh, okay. But what do you? If you can you give me an example of like one thing you may have seen? Crazy thing. I can take it.
Okay.
Shaking my head.
12-headed Hydra.
Shaking my head. I'm like, no. I cannot take it.
Well, I mean, when I was up in the Celestial Realm, I had a lot of time to think, and so I've been writing this journal since I got out. But I mean, the mixture of all the different mythologies, it's kind of interesting. I really didn't think that that's what this world had. It's interesting that you can have, Neptune in the same location as Hestia, as well as Sekhmet and Thor. All of those, it's all very different mythologies.
The place that you came from, or the time that you came from, was it different?
Oh, from where I came from, we didn't have gods.
Oh, jeez.
Boring.
Really this
Creepy.
strong, yeah. Like snooze fest. I put on my sleep cap. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm like, oh shit. No gods. I can't think of a world without gods. So I'm like, shit. And I just go back. I'm like, fuck. I don't know how to end the conversation. I'm really socially awkward. So I'm just like,
Yep, fair enough. He well, he keeps on writing.
fuck. Okay, while you're doing that, keep going.
Anybody else?
I was gonna talk to Carlo. Funny enough.
Trisley's right next to you.
That's true. You got Trisley.
I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't. Berrick is always looking pretty the best that he can. I physically don't know what I can say.
Fair
In
enough.
character, at least. There's other things that he wants like answers to.
Okay. I guess Falstad and Death are politely sipping their teas together, and you do eventually get to the bottom of the tea, and
Okay.
Death transforms back, and he's like, "Shall we return to the others?"
Yeah, let's go. Thank you for the tea. Very nice. Well,
Thank you for your company.
Well, I go, thank you for the tea. I'm like, well, it's technically on my tab. So I just start
Yeah.
thinking, I'm like, oh, I technically did give him a lot of money. All right. And then I head back to the table.
Okay, and he floats next to you, and then breaks off with you, and hovers next to the Wanderer, who's still currently writing in the notebook.
I'll ask him if he's writing a great adventure story.
He says, no, just merely making some notes about this world. And then he turns like through some of the beginning pages. I do have some good stories in here though from previous adventures, but probably not interesting enough for you.
What?
Hey, you
Damn,
don't
I'm not
know
asking
until
if
you
you're
say.
comfortable.
And then he closes it. He closes up the notebook. Maybe one day.
I'll take it.
Okay. Now that
it's-
everybody's back at the table, Berrick, would you like to take over?
Oh, the thing.
Yep, the thing. You guys still have some time. And a couple of you guys still have drinks to go through. Mizius, roll a d6 at me.
Woo! 2. Yikes.
Okay, you are now
Wow.
8 drinks deep.
Damn.
Oh, you're slowing down. Pick up the pace.
Do you want
Let's
to?
Drink.
not. Let's not.
Do you
let's
want to pick
not.
up the pace?
I mean, I could pick up the pace.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Pace.
I can pick
mean,
up the pace.
Hey, where I used
Being
to
under
work,
the influence
Okay,
of
so
portal
you're
travel,
picking up the
it's-
pace. You're like, nah, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
where I used to
Now
work,
that Carlo
was a better
said
thing.
that, I'm spurred to go faster now.
Good. Okay.
What the fuck?
How should I like introduce this? Hey guys, because Carlo and I are from Odra, I'm thinking now could be a pretty good opportune moment for us to kind of let you guys know about that. So those of you who may not have been there, the Wanderer, Falstad and Mizius, I'm not too sure if you've gone. Chrisley, I'm not too sure if you've gone, but this is a pretty opportune moment for us to be able to let you know what it's about, like our culture and where we come from and stuff.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I just clicked off. My bad. The nation of Odra is one of the more unique nations in Croton. It is one of the elemental nations, consisting of them Utrelia, Vetron, and Aprenes for each of the elements of fire, earth, and water, and air, respectively. I don't know how to read. The reason for it being the elemental nation of fire is that some time ago an ancient god of fire was slain in the material plane. This god towered over the rural towns and laid waste to the surrounding area. However, before this god could continue its rampage on the rest of Croton, it stopped and was slain by the Fires of Liberty, the last heroes party. They perished in this battle, but the remains of the god persisted, continuing to twist and burn the nation. Eventually, the Odrians were able to adapt to this new life and began to harness the body of the god to improve their own lives. There was a cost, as the descendants of these residents all were gifted or cursed with magic of fire and death, as was the nature of the Feld god. This was seen as a plague to outsiders, but to the inhabitants, it was just another thing they were able to take advantage of. People lived off the gifts of the flame, and a culture that prayed and welcomed spirits became even more prominent. Obviously, the body of the god, people were able to the great power.
Hold on, your audio's cutting out. Basically, from harvesting the body of the god.
I'm trying to figure out what it was.
It was harvesting.
I'm trying to find the
Control
word.
F.
Oh.
This place is gonna be really hot,
Did I
guys.
say that? Like
Put your
what?
ponchos
Yeah, you did.
on.
Something else they could take advantage of. Go from there.
It did not. Okay. So they could take
It was
advantage
just something else they could take advantage of.
You got this, bro.
Dude, I'm going to reread the entire thing again because there's a lot of text. I'm sorry.
Yeah, might want to move your microphone over to you more so that Discord doesn't cut it out. There you go.
Deathcast rewind time. So we forgot everything he just said.
Eventually, the Odrians were able to adapt to this new life and began to harness the body of the god to improve their own lives. There was a cost, as the descendants of these residents all were gifted or cursed with magic of fire and death, as was the nature of the Felt god. This was seen as a plague to outsiders, but to the inhabitants, it was just another thing they were able to take advantage of. People lived off the gifts of the flame, and a culture that prayed and welcomed spirits became even more prominent. Harvesting the body of the god, the people were able to build the great city of Arkala, where magic and technology flourished and advanced. They developed metal transportation faster than horseback, new ways to move materials and supplies, and rapidly improved their military might. Their greatest achievement in the last 30 years was the creation of the power plant known as Amaterasu, which drilled into the god's heart where the flames burned the hottest. This became an unlimited power source that could be used to better the lives of the citizens. The culture and developments were pioneered and continued by the Chapel of Soul and the Sun Pope, who are planning to meet. Something that we should mention is that we, as tieflings, are not exactly welcomed, the most welcomed race in Odra. A little after the god fell, and the Odrians began to rebuild, they were attacked by demons, leading to much death. These attacks continued until a militia developed of ordinary citizens who began to hunt these demons down before they attacked. This militia at first called themselves the Anti-Demonic Response Squad, but as the militia continued to grow and gain support from the Odrians, they changed their name to the Devil Hunters Association. After much research and torture, they learned of the existence of a plane known as the Infernal Realm and opposite to the Celestial Realm. It is known to these demons as the Realm of Apocalyptic Flame, but the Devil Hunters simply call it Hell. Pretty fitting. This realization led to a particular fear and hatred of beings like us, who may have demonic blood, but are not residents nor allies of this realm. I'm guessing that you can guess where our tail and horns went, respectively.
I still hide mine.
Yeah,
So.
but whatever happened, home is still home, and it will be nice to finally return after so many years. There's one more place that we could probably visit, an orphanage that we spent some years at in our younger time in the country. The woman who ran it, Mother Ellen Holcutt, was stern but kind, and we used to play with her daughter Isabel. I wonder how they're both doing now.
I haven't
Okay.
thought about that in forever.
Oh, there you go.
Feels like centuries ago.
The
Okay.
Wanderer pulls out his notebook and starts writing some more stuff down.
Some more stuff? Okay. Any questions? Mizius, Falstad.
I just give a kind of a drunken thumbs up and continue to drink.
Roll,
You go like this
roll a
instead,
d8.
you're like,
Mizius.
No, it's a thumbs up. I promise.
Mizius, roll a d8 really quick.
D8? Yeah.
How many drinks did you go through the story?
That's a D10. No, what the fuck?
I mean, you can roll a
There it
d10
is.
too. You did say that you were going to amp it up.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a D10.
Oh, fuck.
yes, sir.
8.
Okay, so you're at 16 drinks currently.
She's fucked.
Yes.
She was chugging through those things. Oh yeah.
There's a reason I can drink this much and still be okay.
There's not.
Oh, yeah.
You are not going to be okay after this.
I'm
Let's
not
fucking
gonna be able to
go.
get through the whole barrel. That's 124 servings.
You're gonna
Come on.
drown somebody with control water, and they're gonna cry because it's
mean,
all fucking alcohol.
You were drunk after one bottle of vodka. So
Well, that was
Vodka
when
and
I
beer
was a
are different
lightweight.
things.
It was really strong. Yeah,
that was
lightweight
at the
last
beginning
week.
of the that was at the beginning of the campaign.
Dude, that's on
Like-
muscle.
Like
That's
a
on
week and a
something
half
muscle.
ago. When you were a lightweight. You did not.
Lightweight. I was a lightweight a week.
like-
She's
ago,
like, I got my
guys.
ass. No, she's like, I got my ass whooped by one frog, and now I'm like legit.
I am the perfect being.
I am the perfect drinker.
Okay.
Hand her the keys to the carriage.
Get this man his cues.
I have- I just make a small remark, no questions. Saying looking forward to see what it brings.
Okay.
Fair warning, life in Odra is a bit different. So you expect the unexpected, as it's definitely a different way of life.
Okay. You guys just gonna hang out here for a little while longer?
And until we're-
Once I felt I've digested everything, I'm going to chug the black coffee to allow me to shit.
Okay. You do just that.
All right. And then maybe about 5 minutes or so, I feel it, and I go to the outhouse restroom, whatever they have.
Yep. They have an outhouse.
Stroll my way over to that outhouse.
Okay. All right then. Mizius, give me another D10 roll.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This will be your last one. So.
It's my last one. Okay.
Make it count.
Roll a fucking
A 4.
Okay,
God
so
damn
that is
20.
22.
That is 20. Oh. I thought it was 16 at the end. Oh, God.
I was at 16.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
at
Yeah, you were at 16. Okay, 20.
I have finished off with 20 things of mead.
Okay. All right then. Once Falstad
Wow.
gets back, you all head back over to the transportation depot, and you wait in some of the chairs that are around there, and you guys wait around, and then she eventually calls your name, Falstad, and the rest of you, and you get placed into a a high elf, female high elf, sorry, walks over to you. Hello, I'll be your transport for today.
Very nice, thank you. We are Falstad and group.
Well then, Falstad and group, follow me. And she starts walking further into the depot.
Okay. Just follow her.
Okay, everybody else?
Does
Following.
Mizius walk normally?
Mizius is walking very, very drunkenly, but still making it.
Yes, at the current
Reluctantly-
moment you are.
I reluctantly give a helping hand to Mizius to make sure they even get there.
She actually walks better now.
She's
Whenever
actually
she's
walking
it's like
better.
reverse drunk, so whenever she's not drinking, she's like normal.
Like Rock Lee.
So she's now like super intelligent and shit.
Okay. Well then.
Dude, Yoshi is scaring the shit out of me.
It's intimidating.
I like how Yoshi's all big and then you just see a little Pikachu just hanging out there.
Save me!
Pikachu and Gengar too.
Okay, so the high elf takes you over to a kind of like an open area, and holds out her hands. They start glowing, and then in front of you, you start to see something swirling in the air, which expands and starts swirling further, and it turns into basically a cloud ring, a very large cloud ring with kind of like a rippling glass effect in the center area. And she lowers her hands. Your transport.
I look up at it or I walk into it. However, whatever entrance there kind of is, because you just say it was swirl in the sky.
No. It's like vertical.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
The gate.
Dude,
Yeah, it's a gate.
so happy. I go.
Okay, you hop through it. Who's next?
I do hop through it. Hop through it, huh?
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm gonna front flip into it.
Oh god.
Athletics check.
Acrobatics. Oh. Oh,
are we all
athletics. I
doing
thought it was
crazy
acrobatics.
Sorry, acrobatics. Do
I failed.
acrobatics instead.
I
Just do
failed.
the acrobatics modifier. Oh my god, what'd you do?
He fucking scorpions into the
What'd you
portal.
do?
I got a 3. I got a 3.
No, Mizius holds your hand
No,
as
I
you're
rolled-
trying to
I
do
rolled-
this, bro.
I rolled a 3. I got an 8.
Okay.
I'll basically I'll flip and then I'm gonna be like vertical, like basically opposite of vertical.
Or have you seen the trends where they like record the phone and they're like, before we go on to the beach, and then they go and they run and jump over the phone
yeah.
and it transitions to them? It's like going over to Odra, jump and you land face first when you only the other side.
Okay. Berrick, you make it through the portal. Not the correct way, but
God.
you do make it through the portal.
You hear the lady go, oh shit.
Trisley goes next. She just kind of walks through.
I really want to
Okay.
follow suit of my brother. I say where he failed, I shall succeed. And I roll. I got a 15.
Oh, you can feel
Okay.
my spirit egging you on.
You
Go, little brother.
Yes.
you do a flip through it and you land it. So
Yes.
you're through.
I'm like this newfound
Um,
power, my god.
All that's left is Mizius and the Wanderer. The Wanderer kind of just looks at Mizius. You sure you're good to go through?
I'm not gonna speak because I'm starting to feel sick. So I'm just gonna give him
Give
another
it-
drunken thumbs up and
Okay.
walk through the portal just very unsteadily.
After you get the thumbs up, the Wanderer like pats his hand on his shoulder. You're gonna be fine. All you're gonna do is probably puke your guts out for a couple minutes, and he shoves you through the portal.
It'd be funny. He's like, are you okay? And Mizius is like, shh.
Don't say anything, baby girl.
Okay, so all of you are on the other side, in the portal. You do look behind you as Mizius drops through. Mizius, can you please roll a d20? No modifiers.
Oh, fuck.
D20 no modifiers.
No.
12.
Okay, well, since you had 20 drinks, you failed miserably. Because no modifier, you had to roll at least a 20 to not get the after effects.
Oh, dude, if she got that 20, it would have been amazing.
That's awesome.
You proceed to puke up your breakfast, part of the dinner that you had, and you are still reaching for a couple of minutes, basically, in the corner.
I mean, retching?
Retching? Ugh, I don't know. Retching, yeah.
Be retching.
The Wanderer kind of just walks through, kind of
You
smiling.
even retch, bro?
Smiling,
crazy.
looks over
Grew
at,
up retching.
looks over at Mizius puking their guts out and just nods. Yup, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
Jesus.
I'm gonna feel so much better after this.
I completely forget kind of what happened, and then it kind of makes me think, wait, where the fuck is the barrel? And then
the barrel.
I just go, where's the barrel? Also, where is Death? Because Death was by.
He's still floating next to the Wanderer.
Okay, I didn't know if when he comes through.
You
or
do
if he
see
just,
the
like-
portal close in on itself and then disappear, and you see a dragonborn, young dragonborn, standing in the room with you. You notice that the room is not wooden like the area that you were in before. Instead, it's metal. It is all metal. And he says, "Welcome to Odra, travelers. You have just arrived in the fine city of Arkala," and he looks over at Mizius. "And unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask you to pay compensation for cleanup.
Ah, shit.
Ow.
This is completely
Sweet.
normal, but it's..." And he looks over again. "Looks like a lot."
Damn.
Oh, trust me, brother, it is.
And the compensation fee is 10 silver.
Oh, that's nothing.
You're right.
She's
I
gonna
did-
say this over the
gold
next
instead.
40 campaigns, like 40 sessions. She's gonna be broke.
Wait, what is that equivalent to, like, gold?
That is 1 gold.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay,
no,
cool.
no. That's just split up a oh my god.
was
Wait,
100 to 1.
it says on the conversion 1 GP equals 10 SP. So, yeah, it says
Oh.
1 gold equals 10 silver.
Okay.
On the conversion.
Yeah, so 1 gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
the-
fine.
Cool.
I didn't even know that.
I'm gonna get
Where do you
any
guys see that?
throw. I was just trying to
In the hour and a half we've been playing, I have lost 4 gold already.
Are you kidding me?
That's awesome.
What do you mean? I lost 9.
Sheesh.
Yeah, you paid for people though. This is
Yeah,
all
sure.
purely for myself.
Yeah, 9 was justified. 4, not so much. Okay. Well, after Mizius is done with their puking fit, they like clean off their face a little bit. Surprisingly, you are no longer drunk.
What?
That's
Oh.
the bounce player.
Where's
The
the
bounce
barrel?
back is
However,
crazy.
you are extremely hungry now.
We just
Someone buy me food.
Oh,
Someone buy me
No.
food.
no.
No, you're on your own. You do
Someone-
also see that
Look at your
the
wallet.
Wanderer, he has currently thrown on the wizarding robe that he had and put up the hood, and so you can't see his face anymore.
Okay.
Oh. Smart.
Non-conspicuous.
Where is he hiding from, though?
Yeah.
You know?
Staying low.
Low
I'm staying
profile.
low.
I know you're staying low.
Says the
Falstad.
dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
The Dragonborn sees all this happen. Mizius, you hand over the gold, and he pockets it. So,
He hands you a mop.
is there any particular location that you are wishing to visit at all? We have many amenities here in Arkala. It is a very large city, much different than the Caster place that you have come from. But might I recommend our different shopping districts? We have
Yes.
some downtown areas. We have, of course, a very popular location, the Chapel of Soul. And he kind of makes like a prayer hands kind of thing when he says Chapel of Soul. And then or if I could offer a guided tour of the power plant Amaterasu.
You know, I don't think I ever got to go there as a kid. I'd love that.
The
How much-
power plant?
You want to go to the power plant?
Powerful?
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
I
It
don't
powers
remember too
the
much of
whole
that.
country.
Um,
I remember reading about that, but I never really got to see it.
I'll look back at the Wanderer kind of because anytime we've done some freelance stuff, it's kind of been me and him. I'll be like, how does shopping district sound? Big crowds that won't see you. I know why he's coming.
Yeah.
You know?
He looks down at you. I think we should go see the Sun Pope first.
Oh, but I
Okay.
want to go shopping.
I know, but this is a chance for you guys to see where we came from. Kind of
Is
show
the
it
Sun
off a little
Pope
bit.
guaranteed to be in Amaterasu?
The Dragonborn kind of overhears your conversation. Oh, if you wish to meet the Sun Pope, he's in the Chapel of Soul.
Oh, the chapel. It's
Oh.
been a while. Yeah.
I appreciate
He
that.
usually resides
Sorry.
there on most days, and since this is the holy day, then he will more than likely be there accepting prayers.
Okay. I assume I've probably also been to the
Forgot
chapel
it was a Tuesday.
before.
You've been outside the
More
chapel,
than
you've
likely.
never actually been inside it.
Never actually been inside.
Yes.
Okay. Then
Okay.
I will kind of speak up and say, to the Chapel of Souls.
All right. He holds out a pamphlet to any of you who wants to take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Berrick will take.
Oh, Berrick. Okay, Berrick takes it.
Oh, okay.
And you can see on the pamphlet it says like it's like one of those like very touristy pamphlets that just says "Welcome to Odra" on it. And as you
Oh.
unfold it, it is an entire map of the city. And
Oh.
the city is
Take a
quite large.
picture of my orb.
It's like very large map kind of thing. So it's like this kind of thing. And he points over. You're right here, and he points to where you're assuming is the transportation depot. And just up here, about 20 some odd blocks, is the Chapel of Soul.
Not how I remember the city, but I appreciate.
Yeah.
This is how you remember the city. Yeah. No, this is
Yeah.
Is there anything of interest on
Like,
the
I mean,
way
like,
to the
Oh.
chapel?
the pamphlet. Yeah. The pamphlet's new.
yeah, yeah. I was like, that's not how I remember. You know, like, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
what
the pamphlet is new, but yeah, the location is very similar to
Okay.
what you do know. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know
Mhm.
like relatively kind of close to where you are, but
Yeah,
you are grateful for the directions.
I do.
Okay.
I love the tackiness of the plankton as well. Like, I definitely admire it a little bit, and so I guess I'll lead our little squadron, Delta 6, to the chapel.
He bows
Is
to
there
all of you as you're
anything-
like exiting the metal door that leads out. Thank you for using our transportation service, and you guys exit through the door into a very crowded street. On this street, instead of the dirt roads that you're used to, or even the brick paved roads in Caster, all of it is it's all of it's black. You're not really sure what kind of substance it is, but it is the entire road is black. On either side of the road, you can see very large buildings, like 3 or 4 stories tall. And it looks to be that you are in a very popular area of the city at the current moment. The buildings are a mixture of wood and metal, which blend very nicely to the metal being like more structural, while the wood is more for decoration. You see a very large mix of races, from like halflings to humans to dragonborn to even a couple of tieflings, actually. Tieflings and drows. They're kind of around as well.
Yes, diversity.
Okay.
Over to your right, you can see to the right down the street, there are you can see 2 very large points of interest. And to the right is the direction that you guys are heading. On the kind of to the left of where the street is leading, you can see a massive cylindrical shaped building. Well, not building. It's a structure. It's like a gray structure, and you can see like black smoke coming out of the top of it. Berrick
Okay.
and Carlo, you would recognize this place as Amaterasu.
Ooh. Fun.
Black smoke.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
right there.
Black smoke from Black Flames.
On the right side area of the street, you do see that there is a large structure, but not as large as Amaterasu. It is a chapel of sorts, and you would recognize this place as the Chapel of Soul.
Okay. Delta Team 6. It's been a while, but I still remember these streets pretty well. I think I can get us there. I'll walk towards the obvious direction.
Okay.
That's literally
The
15
opposite
minutes in the
direction.
city. No, like the
Odra.
protruding. It's literally because it stands out in the city. Like what?
Okay. As you guys are continuing to walk, just kind of filing with the crowd, you reach a point where people are stopping. You're not exactly sure why. You stop with them, and all of you see a metal carriage on wheels without a horse go very fast past, and there's like a whole bunch of other ones going crisscross across the road area.
Hell yeah.
With
You
people
remember
in
these
them?
ones?
Yep, people.
Do I know?
Yeah, you can see
Do I know
you can
these
see people
Barrett?
in them, and you can see that they are like emitting like black smoke kind of thing. Berrick and Carlo, you would recognize these as your vehicles, the cars, basically.
Okay.
I remember
Okay,
going in these a few
automobiles.
times, huh? It's been a while.
It's been a while. That's for sure.
This goes on for a little while, and then eventually the cars stop on each side, and you see in the center area there was actually a human who is currently holding their arms out, motioning for the vehicles to stop, and motions to the people on either side to start walking, and they all start walking in opposite directions, crossing the street.
Yeah, Carlo and Berrick would probably for sure just like.
The only thing I
instinctively-
thought of with that was Terry Crews and White Chicks. When he's like all drunk and shirtless.
Oh my god. Currently Mizius and Falstad, and Trisley are very confused about what's going on because this is the first time that they've ever seen something like this.
I'm a little excited because I haven't seen these in like years.
Yeah, I'm definitely having like some sort of like invigorating type of like aura.
Yeah, you guys are very excited to be back.
I just start walking to the church.
Okay.
Walking
can't be different, so
Yep.
start walking to the church.
You guys are
That's where
continuing
you're
to walk.
wrong. The floor moves underneath us.
You do cross
There is no walking.
you do come across one of these fast vehicle streets, or you come across a couple of them on your way to the Chapel of Soul. So it does take a little while to get to the destination. Along the way, Berrick and Carlo wow you guys a little bit with some of the technology that has been developed here. They explain the cars, which are basically horseless carriages that transport people at a very fast pace, much faster than cars. You also explain to them the invention of indoor heating and cooling as well. You also explain that unfortunately there's water needs to be imported into the nation because native water does not exist here. And Mizius, you also hearing this, you get a little bit scared and you realize your water magic is probably not going to be very strong. So here on out, while in Odra, anytime that you use a water spell, your opponent will be taking half damage.
Damn.
I'm about to become the most melee weapon person you've ever seen in your life. Jesus Christ.
On the other hand, Isaiah and Tyler, anytime that you have damage rolls for any of your things, you are allowed to roll one extra dice on top of it. One more dice of damage.
dice?
Yep.
Let's fucking.
Yeah. So if
I
you,
was gonna ask, how do we feel? Like, how do we feel?
you guys feel
like with the
invigorated.
magic around us.
Yeah, you
now?
you guys feel invigorated. It's like this is very much like your own location. To anyone else, this feels off. Everything feels warm, and it feels that there is eternally something watching you. You're going to attribute this to the high nature of course, the flame that is basically across all of this, but then also the nature of death and spirits that exist around here. as you look back at Death, actually, he's kind of floating around kind of excitedly, and he seems to be talking to things that aren't there.
That's fucking cool.
Whoa.
I'm like, what are you even talking to?
I'll probably notice that. I'll be like,
You're like, what's he doing? Oh. The Wanderer is keeping silent and just walking. Not really doing anything.
So, what did you say? That there was souls or something?
You feel that you're being watched all the time, and you're going to attribute it to the high presence of death and spirits that probably exist in this area. And to confirm that, Death is floating around and talking to things that aren't there.
Could I talk to my ancestral guardians to see these? Is it on the same kind of realm?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Your ancestral guardian pops out. You want to ask him it?
Yeah. Like our little friend over there. Do you see what he's seeing?
He looks over, and looks around. Well, not particularly, but I do feel a sense of communion around here. There's many happy spirits that are kind of just wandering around.
How old is my ancestor from this? Did we ever?
I don't think we discussed the timeline for you.
Could we put it to about the Wanderer's time?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just ask him if he's ever been here. Tell him that this is Odra, and see if he's ever been here.
No, I have not been to this location, nor this nation, really. Although, from what I've heard, this is not at all what it was.
Okay. No worries. Tag along if you'd like. We're going to church.
I see, and he disappears.
He's like,
Screw this, I'm out.
Going to church.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Okay. As you guys are walking through, you guys are about halfway to the chapel. You do see on the side that there is a parked transport. Actually, there's a couple of parked transports with their doors open, and you do see what seems to be a salesperson kind of talking to people, and he locks eyes with Berrick, and he comes right over. He's like, sir, I see that you are enjoying a walk with your friends. Would you care to take a to take a ride in our transport? We will take you to any location that you would desire.
What's the price, sir?
The price, just a mere 2 silver each.
It's not bad.
Eh,
It's not bad.
you know what, sir? I'll take you up on that offer. It's been a couple years since I've been home.
Very good, very good. Now, how many
What
in
did
your
this
party?
guy? What did this guy just offer us?
Transport.
To the church?
He said any
Anywhere.
location that you wanted.
Aren't we near the church though?
You guys are
Me
about
also
halfway.
over.
We're like
Oh.
20 blocks away.
Yeah, it's really far. It's like a
Yeah,
good couple miles.
It's so dominant. It's dominant
okay.
in the background.
I'll keep walking. Trying to adapt to this. I think I'll just get more kind of I don't know what the
More of a
experience
feeling
with
for the
this.
city?
More familiarity with
Okay.
this. With vehicles such as cars
Yeah.
and people walking in large groups at a specific time.
Okay.
Kind of just I'll continue. I know where it is.
Fair enough.
It's
does
there.
The Wanderer decides to not say anything and just continue stepping with Falstad. Does anybody else?
I'll stay with Falstad.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. All right.
Trisley says.
Or Lily Duo.
Trisley agrees to the transport
Okay.
and hands over 2
I'll pay
silver.
for us too then.
She's like, my
So she
cankles,
hands over the
man."
silver.
Yeah, she already
Oh,
handed over 2 silver.
Damn, sugar
I'm
mama.
trying to do math right now to figure out how much, because it's how much.
Do you not have silver in your bag?
I'll tip him. I'll get rid of 1 electrum because I have to so he'll get the tip. I was like, rest on me, bus. I'll tap his chest.
Got you.
I'll sit in elegantly.
Okay. Carlo, what's your choice?
I kind of want to walk the city. You know,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk. I'll be like, I'm gonna go like, you got this.
Keep him safe, little brother.
Fair enough.
I got you.
Okay, so we've now split up. The driver gets into the front seat. You and Trisley are sitting in the back, and he says, Where to?
The church, please.
The chapel. Good. Good destination. And he starts driving on. And it's only like probably another 20-minute drive for you guys. It's not very long.
20-minute
Oh, it's
drive.
still
Y'all are
pretty
gonna be
long.
walking. Y'all are gonna be
I thought it was
walking.
quick.
Yeah, but you guys have to like.
You guys do have to stop and everything every so often.
Yeah.
For the
guess
others,
so.
it's probably gonna be about another 40-minute walk.
Cool with that.
All right.
Okay. So you and Trisley get to the steps of the chapel first, and you're kind of hit with like a little bit of a wave of nostalgia because you recognize playing on these steps with your little brother and Isabel, who was Carlo's age.
I let out a hearty sigh. It's been, I know I keep saying it, but it's been so many years, and like all these things are kind of rushing back to me as I see little like bit by bit more of the city that I grew up in.
Mhm.
It's,
Okay. Trisley sits down on the steps and looks at you. Why did you have to leave?
Complications. I don't want to harrow you with the details.
And she kind of like looks around. Well, they're probably gonna be a while.
Ethan, what are the details?
You can start like telling her about some of the childhood memories that you have around here, and explain that you wanted a better life for Carlo, and so you sent him away to a wizarding school, and you tried some odd jobs around Arcala, but realized that the pay just wasn't good enough for someone like you. So you decided to take your talents on the road and fell into a line with a traveling kind of like a traveling circus for a little
And a
bit.
stripper pole.
And then once you made it to Quarsport, you were offered a job at the Black Dove after doing a performance there, and became a permanent member.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to relay that now, or do you want me to?
I mean, I just said it, so
saying?
like you can
Okay,
you
that's
can
what I was,
yeah.
that's what I was confirming or not. It's fine.
As you're finishing up the story, you do see the Wanderer, Mizius, Falstad, and Carlo walking up. Carlo's fine. Falstad, you're sweating a little bit because you're used to like colder temperatures, kind of thing. Mizius, you are not doing good. You are hungry.
This
You are
not good for
you are
my
hungry.
poor
You
little
are
Water
tired.
Genasi
You
body.
are thirsty. You are sweating. Surprisingly, the Wanderer is completely fine as well.
A little sweats never hurt anybody. And then I fucking look at his ears and go,
Yeah, your sweat is like a little perforation, but you rub it into like your hair and everything, so it's like it still
no, I have
looks
no hair.
good.
I'm bald.
Oh yeah, you're
His
bald.
beard, he goes like this.
So you like
rubs it down.
rub it down into the beard.
Bald. It's like shining.
Your
I'll
head
just-
is shiny.
I'll kind of just keep walking with the group.
Okay, Mizius, you are not doing
Well,
good.
I'm leading the group. I'll lead the group.
I got a question. So
Yes.
like, have people been like looking at Mizius? Because I imagine her, I don't want to sound like racist in this universe. Her type of people,
No,
like her
racism
type
does
of people
exist.
aren't typically found in this place.
No, that's real. That's very
So-
real.
Has she been getting some glances or
Oh yeah,
something?
yeah.
Or maybe even Falstad too. They're like, damn, this guy's short, but handsome as hell.
Falstad's kind of normal because there are dwarves around here every so often.
Oh, okay.
But
This is a big country.
yeah, this is a big city. I'm gonna be honest. It's like a massive
Right.
city.
I keep
It's
forgetting like dwarves are like.
yeah.
And it's
So
an elemental
fictional-
one. Like
yeah.
it's a big,
equate
Yeah,
the
like
size of
fictional thing, dwarves
almost
Arcala.
like a capital.
Equate the
non-existent.
size of Arcala to like LA and its suburbs. That's how large
Yeah,
the city
yeah,
is.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
but okay,
city's
especially
massive.
for Mizius. Especially
Yeah.
for Mizius, like
Yeah,
what the
Mizius,
fuck are you doing?
Mizius is getting like some weird looks. As just like
I'll be right back.
most of it's like like what's a Water Genasi doing here? But every so often it's just like, yo, is this person okay?
Water Genasi don't often leave Vetron if they don't have to.
Yes.
So they
okay.
are very central to Vetron.
Carlo, you do
There's
also
no
Carlo, you do also
the reason
notice
for me leaving there.
Carlo, you do also notice that every so often there are people who are who are staring at you as well.
Probably because I'm still fucking hiding my shit.
Yep.
I'm hiding my tail. I'm hiding my horns. I'm still self-conscious. I
Yep.
have thought about like taking off after seeing a few other tieflings, but I'm just like,
Mhm.
I can't.
Low profile.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Funny the
It's
two.
not low. It's not
opposites-
low profile. It's just like that's like the one thing I'm really self-conscious about.
It's funny the
Besides
opposites.
100 other things.
Well, you don't really like have horns to show up. Like you have like the stubs, obviously.
I have
And you
I have
your
a
tail,
horn. I have a
you have
horn, and
a
then one of
horn,
them is like a.
and then you
horn
have
off.
your tail. But then I don't have any. But I wear my shit. I'm like,
Yeah, you're just like chilling. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started on the next part.
my bad.
Okay, I want to grab sweets. I want cookies.
Is there cookie? Oh.
Okay,
I have cookies.
go get
I have Girl
cookies.
Scout
big
cookies.
break, for everybody.
Cookies sound fucking crazy
I
right
would
now.
love- I would love some crumble.
Oh, that sounds.
My
even
coworker
better.
Darby, she got me like a cookie the other day from like the soda barn. I like,
Soda
and she was like, "Do you want a cookie?" I was like, "Yes." And then she got me one. I ate that shit up like crazy.
Dude, when we went to fucking Mr. T's, they had big ass fucking cookies. I don't know if you saw. It was like a big ass cookie. I was like,
I didn't see the cookies.
dude, there was like a. I could be thinking about something somewhere else, but I saw a big ass cookie somewhere.
Here,
I was
just
like,
give me like
oh.
5 minutes or so. I don't know where Ethan went, but
They went to go get some treats.
all right, just give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah. By the way, because I know you're gonna be gone for fucking forever, we got to get something down for a fucking backstory and like what we did. Like, damn, we just have
It's
not talked about it.
Yeah, it's been kind of difficult.
I also want to ask Ethan about some shit too. So like, it needs to be like all three of
Yeah,
us, and then we're like,
we spent our time in an orphanage that was associated with the Church of Soul, and we know like one of the head like the big nuns, and then also I think it was her daughter or niece Isabel. It was like was a friend of yours growing up.
yeah. Now, okay, yeah.
You know,
I'm very excited. I want to check out that power plant. I don't know. I have
Yeah.
something
I'm
in
having
mind.
this. I've noticed that Marcus only ever gets interested when his character is doing anything, and then he like
I know.
reins in. He's like, yeah,
That's why I wanted to like maybe we can check out a shop on the way,
yeah.
but I guess we'll have to do that later.
He's like, I'm gonna take 10 minutes to talk about how I'm drinking my tea. I'm like, oh my god.
I shotgun that.
We could just say we drank the fucking tea.
I drank the tea, but what I did is I looked into Death's longing face, sipping it slowly. Sip that shit like Homelander with fucking milk.
The milk. That's me, bro. Bro, people are crazy. Like how? Like I'm gonna be real. Why is that weird?
It's not make that normal, bro. Like you know
That's
how
not
this is
weird.
normalized. How about we do this?
I would.
You know, like waving, like hey, how about go like hey, what's up? You know,
That's weird. Like, oh, so
what's up, guys? What's going on? That's awesome, bro.
it's like doing the
How about we normalize like penis attachments? You know,
Is this being recorded?
it's like a fucking submarine. Like
Is this being recorded?
I think so.
I was just talking shit about him too. Fucking. Do we
Yo,
need to bring
fuck this
back
whole
the dab?
party. Fireball! Like I got fireball now, dude. I'm so fucking
Bro,
excited.
Isaiah, we gotta bring back the dab. Not like not like the full, but like the little. You know what I mean? Like him with the. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
I feel like we bring that back. I feel like come back. You can come back. You can come back.
when I
No.
do it, fire shoots.
It's too much. That's too much.
Yeah, that's a little too much. Yeah, you're right.
We can bring back.
We
bring back the
can't.
dab.
We can bring back the dab.
You know,
It'd be
IRL,
like-
bro. IRL, bro.
I
No,
don't know.
it's too
Look,
much. No,
I'm
I
a
don't
cringe
know.
already. I don't know if I can be like
we can bring
mega.
back. We can bring back. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
a little light one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go for a sneeze, but you're like, oh, sorry guys.
And
Had to sound. Oh,
I used to dab a lot when I would sneeze in high school. It was awful.
that's
I'd
the
be like,
movement, bro.
I'm like, oh,
I did double. I was like, oh, because it was really explosive, you know. Like,
holy shit. I have to like keep myself still, or also like hit somebody when I sneeze.
whenever I sneeze and I'm driving, it's the fucking scariest thing ever. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
if
I'm
I'm
like,
because I'm if I'm turning, oh, it's fucking. Oh shit! Yeah. I'm like, oh fuck. I had to sneeze really bad when I was on the freeway. I was like, oh fuck no. I can't fucking do this. Oh, this is our arc. Go fucking crazy. I don't know what he's gonna bring. I want to buy shit though. I want to buy shit.
You get a fire fit.
Fire
Wow.
shit.
I have a fire ass
Saying
fit.
that's fire, that needs to be a normal thing that we say. Like, that's fire.
Oh,
This song is way too sad.
okay. Oh, everybody having fun so far?
Yeah.
Yes. I want to check out a shop eventually, but I don't know if that's gonna be this session or next session. But yeah, it's gonna
For
be
what?
fucking awesome. A shop. I want to check out a shop. I
that'll
I
be-
wanted to ask if I recognize anything on the way to the church. Like
Yeah,
if there's like any spots like, oh damn, like we can check that out. Like, oh,
yeah.
since you threw up everything you ate, do you want to like we can grab like I don't know something really quick and then go.
You don't really. I mean, you do recognize a couple of things. Just mostly locations that you remember from your childhood.
Mm. Also, since you said like water shipped in, is there like shops dedicated to handing out water, or is it like little stations like here and there, like get your water here or something like that?
Not really. But from what you remember, one of the few things that you could get since you basically didn't have, basically you were just you and Berrick were living day to day. One thing that you could always get at most locations was water.
Oh, okay. For sure. That makes sense. Damn. I will be right back.
God damn it.
Hello.
Whoa.
What you got there?
My mom made tuna, so I got a tuna sandwich for dinner. I think. I don't know. My dad came home and he's just asleep, so I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
Hello, Graham Cracky.
Very nice. All right, guys.
We're ready.
Okay.
I fuck with this song.
Okay, so all of you are standing at the foot of the chapel. Berrick, you and Trisley did notice that there were multiple people coming, like filing in and out of the chapel every so often, but
Yeah. Okay.
so just normal.
Yeah.
Did they wait for us, or is it just them right now?
They're waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
They,
Okay.
they haven't stepped into the chapel. They're just kind of waiting on the steps.
Okay. I kind of just lead the group and we catch up.
Okay. Who has
Later
the
on?
letter?
Huh?
Who has the letter?
Berrick.
Berrick.
Because
Pamphlet. Oh.
You, the
No, the
viewer.
letter.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
This is why I should take the letter.
Okay. You walk through the doors into the chapel. So the chapel is very tall, has very large atrium and everything. You can see on the side walls, it is decorated with stained glass. Berrick and Carlo, you recognize this as the stained glass depicting the story of the discovery of the flame and the construction of Amaterasu, which helped to build
Yes,
up
we
the
do.
entire city.
That's awesome.
The long room has rows of seats that lead to a raised platform where you can see two figures, one sitting and the other standing on their right. As you draw closer, you can see that the sitting figure is an old red dragonborn covered in wrinkles and wearing a white clergy robe decorated with red and yellow trim. He has a tall white hat that depicts a symbol of the sun. The standing figure is a young human nun wearing black robes accented with white and yellow trim. Behind them is a stained glass window depicting what you believe to be the fires of liberty facing off against the flame god.
Oh,
Dude.
you see Berrick have like I get like really I stand polite. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Same.
I get crazy manners all of a sudden.
I'm so dying, so
I'm very
Um,
because
tempted to
I
take
can't
off my
think of
hat.
manners right now.
It is cooler. It is cooler in this building right now, so you are feeling a little bit better. You do see as well that there are a couple of people kneeling in front of the figure in the chair, and he's kind of like hovering his hand over their heads, and that you can see that they're just praying, kind of thing.
Would I know if it's appropriate to like walk over right now, or should I wait?
Yeah,
You
would
would
I
know
know
that
to
it's very appropriate to just wait your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
So you
I'll-
do stop, and I mean you can take a seat in the rows if you want to as well.
Excuse me.
Because of my clothing, basically just how I carry fucking great axe. Should I leave that towards the entrance, like as we walk in, kind of just set it, or
Yeah, what
How-
can we do with
how
our
does-
weapons?
I think
Go ahead
weapons
and
because
are
if
left
theirs
by the
is
door.
hidden, mine's not.
Weapons
Weapons are left
do you
by
want
the
to
door.
ask Berrick or Carlo that?
Sure. Let's see if they give me the right answer.
Ethan, I'm gonna feel like they probably wouldn't be afraid of our weapons, considering the personnel in the room. Probably.
But it's not about being afraid; it's about respect.
I know, but like
Worship
It's-
is worship.
It's a church. It is a church. I would say
Yeah.
weapons are left by the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess we probably know that. That's what I was making sure. Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to see what
No,
Ethan.
hey, it's up to your
we
discretion.
would know.
So,
Oh, somebody
yep, it is up to your discretion on this.
Ooh, I would
I feel
probably.
it's
I'd probably
kind of a
listen to
safe
the door.
place. I'll unhinge the X and kind of just set it towards off to the corridor where I can still see it, but
Mhm.
inside, just up against the wall.
Yep.
I'll drop
I'd
my
say
phone.
I'd say I don't even say anything. I'd just like, I guess we're like as we're walking in,
Mhm.
I look at Falstad, and I point towards the weapons. I'm like, there's like a few weapons. I imagine. by the door
Yeah.
already.
Well,
Okay.
no, there would be like a rack prepared for weapons, but there's nothing
Oh,
more
okay.
than like maybe a sword or so.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
It's like going to
oh,
St.
okay.
Joseph's or your church, and everyone's just got their guns sitting in a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Put your Glock in the bowl.
We
Yeah,
no
no.
pew pews in the
That's
Lord's
what I read.
name.
Is there any music? Is there like
You do
an
hear
organ
like
in
a
there?
low
It's a low
organ in the
chanting voice
background. There's a low organ in the background, but it's not too loud. You know, it's
Right.
it's just more
The
for
ambiance.
like a little bit of background noise.
Yeah.
You can do hear also the hushed voices of the seated figure, kind of like praying with the kneeling figures.
I just follow them.
Okay. Berrick and Carlo, what are you guys gonna do?
Wait our turn.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely wait our turn. I'm definitely gonna be looking at the stained glass because
Mhm.
it's been forever since we came in here.
You
I'm
guys haven't
also
been in here
down.
before.
Yeah.
You
We
can
haven't
see
been-
the
it's
stained
right,
glass.
we've never been in here before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys can see the stained glass from the outside, but it was hard to figure out what those pictures actually meant, and so you and Berrick probably had
Can
like
I
a bet
make
going on for a
roll,
little while.
actually?
Hmm?
Can I make a roll to see if I like was taught this during when I was in class and during school? I
Sure.
don't know if
Go
that'd
ahead.
be a history check or a religion check.
Do history. We'll do history because this is a history
All right.
thing.
I got an 18 plus 5.
Okay.
So that's 23.
Okay. You weren't taught this in your class, but you do remember taking a couple afternoons in the library and reading over some of the history of Odra, especially Arcala.
For sure. Oh yeah. I'm in this.
Mhm.
But it's like we instantly know what to do. We're like,
Yeah. You and Berrick probably learned it on his own, but just
Yeah.
like decent etiquette. But you definitely read about it, so.
Yeah. I'm also definitely admiring the inside.
Mhm.
I'm trying to contain it because I probably wanted to come in here when I was younger, but
Yes, you definitely
being a
did.
little
we can have
a
the ability.
lower level of the society, I'm like
Yeah.
Mhm.
trying to look a little bit cooler doing it, a little bit more composed, but I can definitely see a little bit of sparkle in my eyes considering that
Yep.
this is something that I've wanted for since I was a little kid and it's finally coming to fruition.
Okay. You see the Wanderer as well. He kind of sits down and he takes out a notebook and he starts copying what the stained glass windows, he's like depicting them, and he starts copying what they look like. And he gets all of them. And then he stops at the one that's behind the seated figure, the one depicting the Fires of Liberty, and he kind of hesitates a little bit as he's drawing it out. And you can see that his hand is shaking a little bit.
Okay.
You doing okay there?
He realizes that you're watching him. And yes, I'm fine.
Are we talking? I thought we gotta like.
I mean, you guys can talk in like low voices.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like, hey, screaming.
Yo, what the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah.
You want to play the penis game?
Oh
I
god.
feel like if we did, I feel like we'd get like hit by lightning and fireballs at the same time.
Lightning, fire, and death would just punch you.
Or maybe just power word kill. It's pretty
You know what? That
all
seated
over.
figure, he might have power word kill. Who knows?
Definitely.
You do.
I haven't made it up yet.
I'm gonna start killing people, guys.
Here's us deciding whether he needs to have it or not.
Yeah. I'm deciding if it is a necessary action.
Guys, if he does, please don't.
I haven't said that power word kill does not exist in this world yet. So
It's a spell.
But imagine the cool loot we'll get off of them.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
No.
you get one
I'll
musty
stand in
ass
line.
hat.
Go and stand in line.
That's what
Waiting
we're
for the
doing.
turn.
Like, we're
Yeah, you guys are next up, but
roaring.
a couple of you have just sat down on the seats. So
No, then I'll go and sit down. I'm
Okay.
like, I don't know this place.
a couple minutes later, you do see that the kneeling figures have stood up and are currently bowing to the seated figure, and they start walking out, and everything. They seem very happy.
Okay. Would I know any sort of custom I feel like greet them with?
Yeah,
Like,
is it this? Is this the greeting?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
like
you
the
can
symbol
you
for
can
security,
you can do
right?
that to them if you want to.
Oh,
Well,
I hope it's not
Like,
disrespectful.
we don't know. Okay, I guess it'd be like
I'm
we
like,
don't know what we're really doing. We're just like,
Mm-hmm.
Do remember, I'm going to metagame here. Do remember the person that told us this was also Dragonborn.
true.
racist. I'm doing this though.
Are you
I'm
trying
gonna
to
do it. I'm doing-
They notice that you are doing the hand symbols, and so they do the same back to you.
I definitely look at Carlo and I'm like, huh. I feel like a little
Right.
Sigh of
I
relief.
I use message. I'm like, let's go. We did it right.
For real. Do we have to like kneel down? Like, what were the people? The people before us were like kneeling down and like
Mhm.
getting blessed, essentially, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I will for sure kneel down.
Okay, so you're
Um,
gonna go and walk towards the seated figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
He watches as all of you approach. Ah, welcome. I see some new faces around here.
It's a little bit
Please.
like the count.
Count Chocula? Dude, I
No.
love that cereal.
No, count from Sesame Street.
Oh yeah.
Well, welcome to the chapels to the Chapel of Soul. I am Saint Buldrock. I am the current Sun Pope. It is pleased to meet your acquaintance. And he kind of like he does the prayer hands and he bows to you. And as he does it, you do hear him like wheeze a little bit.
It's an honor for me to meet you, sir. I definitely
a
I get
mag-
him back with the thing.
Okay.
And I like bow. I for sure like
Yes.
bow
Mhm.
and like give him like the honorary pleasantries that
Mhm.
you have to do when like higher authorities and
Yep.
type stuff.
The human nun does the same thing to you guys as well. Does everybody else want to copy them?
I thought I was sitting down in one of the.
You guys started moving towards the. It's your turn now. So you move
Oh.
towards the seated figure.
It's our turn for offering.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do.
All of you attempt to copy the prayer hands kind of thing and like bow. Even the wanderer.
Okay. What did he say his name was?
His name was Saint Buldrock.
Okay, so I'm just writing this one.
Nope, you're good.
I think hold on. Berrick might speak up and be like, "Sir, I've come here for today more than just to be blessed. Should I pull out the letter?"
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the letter. I'm like, we're
We all
tasked
die.
with getting this to you, through a certain mission that we've been
Mhm.
given.
He holds out his hand and you can see like it's shaking a little bit because he's old. And he takes the letter. Ah, I see. And he opens it up. He reads through it. Ah, I'd wondered how she was doing. I'm glad that she's okay. Yes, I see. Ah. Well then, it seems that all of you have names besides your hooded friend, who has only been mentioned as mysterious bodyguard.
That's Dave. I don't say that. I don't say it, but it's still. I'm like, that's Dave.
DeQuinquius.
Well, and he like closes up the letter a little bit and he like sets it down in his lap. Well then, I welcome you, heroes party. I welcome Mizius, a veteran. I welcome Falstad of Babrad. I welcome Trisley of Hoskax. And I welcome back two children of the flame, Berrick and Carlo. And when your names are mentioned, the human nun kind of like makes a little bit of a noise and looks very surprised.
Do I look over at her? Or,
Sure.
Like we.
He's like, is she
look over at her,
bad?
I'm just kind of like.
Yeah.
you're
I'm
annoyed.
over it too.
I'm
The
curious.
Saint Boldrock also notices it. Do you happen to know them, my dear? She
Like,
sorry, I spoke out of turn, and she like bows her head to him. Oh, it's all
I bow back.
right. And then he looks back at all of you. I suppose I should introduce my assistant. This is Archbishop Holcott.
My eyes go. Mother Holkett?
rip off my ears and
That's-
new ones grow in their place.
Oh my
Mother
God.
Holcott. That's not going back.
Fucking
Mother
ears.
I'm like,
Holkott.
The woman doesn't look old enough to be Mother Holcott.
Okay. My brow raises a lot. I look at Carlo, like,
I'm like, one of my longest friends. I'm like,
I look at him. I'm like, Isabel. I like whisper to him for sure.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like shaking a little bit. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, you ask. You
What am I
ask.
supposed to? What am I just?
Just ask.
Okay, then I'm
They're
just
like, you're closest to her. You're closest to her.
You're in the front.
I asked, are you Isabel by chance?
She looks very surprised that you remembered her name. Yes, that is my name. Yeah.
I'm like, yo! It goes like, yeah.
I feel like I need to
No, I know. No, I was like, oh. I'm like, oh shit! I haven't seen this person in fucking years.
You're gonna
She
swear to
I
church?
move forward a
Jeez.
little bit. but Berrick is like,
yeah, hold on.
Good point, Mizius.
We're still gonna do our pleasantries. You know what I mean? We can
Yeah.
talk later,
when
maybe.
she
Almost no
did
character.
when you addressed her by name, also she blushed a little bit.
Cool. Oh, so
Wait
we
till
are
she
seeing her
sees
face.
my
I
penis.
thought her face was like, covered in the robe.
No.
a little
She
bit.
you can see her face.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not veiled. No.
She's
Cool.
a nun, not
Hey,
Never mind.
that's
Never
what he's used to.
mind.
Saint Boldrock then speaks up. Well, it seems that you know each other. Oh, that's terrific. Archbishop Holcott has been helping me out in my elder years. And he like starts coughing a little bit. Forgive me, it is just a minor cough. Well, it says here in the letter, and he pulls it up again, that not only are you the heroes party, but you're looking for something. And then he like puts the letter down. The letter explains it, but I prefer to hear truth from people. So, would you mind telling me what is it that you are here for?
I have a forgot.
Okay. Regaming a little bit. We're here to for Agni, because of Agni to look for. I forget exactly what we're looking for. Literally, it's been a couple. Hannah, don't laugh like you know.
All
I know,
stats.
but it's
Exactly.
Do you want a dual history check for me to tell you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God.
All right. My history's really good. I got 16 plus 5. I got a 21.
Yep.
Tell me exactly what's it.
Berrick, you're the one who's taking charge right now. What did you roll?
No.
There's no
Forgot my
fucking way.
name. Forgot my name.
No
Forgot
way.
about that one. Forgot my name.
You are stuttering really bad.
Yeah, forgot my name. I got a 1.
Um,
one.
Carlo, you as backup do remember that what you're looking for is the Eternal Flame.
Okay. We're trying. Don't mind me interrupting him. We're trying to find the Eternal Flame. Are we also trying to find the location of it as well, or do we know where it is? Or
You guys just know that it's
Below.
somewhere. It's somewhere in Odra.
okay, we're trying to
I thought
find.
they said it was below
We're
something.
trying to find and locate the
Oh,
Eternal
maybe,
Flame.
did I say it was below? Okay, you want to confirm with the Sun Pope
Yes.
on where its possible location
And
is.
we were told that we were directed to you, so that you could possibly assist us in finding it.
I see. And he looks over the note again. Oh, this is a very large ask by Balafay, given her history, but if Lord Agni is in fact back, along with the Cult of Cinders, then that could spell certain doom for a nation or even Croton. And he puts it down again. I cannot grant you the knowledge you seek at the current moment.
Why not?
Well, let's
Why
just
not?
say
You
that
said your
relations with the Infernal Realm are currently underway, but are nowhere close to letting in visitors.
With all due respect, I feel like this situation that you even just read is pretty dire, and that we should get to this as soon as we can.
Yes,
You are 16.
I suppose that you're right.
Shut the fuck up.
However, we also happen to have our own problems here in Arcala. Much has changed since you left. Our city is plagued by a certain infection that seems to be spreading and growing rapidly.
I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, of course
What
not.
part of the city is it affecting?
Of everywhere. It's random, I believe. We had to create a whole task force to deal with this issue. It's been growing in the last couple of years, and it seems to be speeding up according to the captains. This plague, I do not know much about it nor about its origins, but they are currently investigating it. Perhaps as the hero's party, you could offer some assistance.
We would love to help where we can, sir.
Anything we can do.
Ah, very good. I see that you are all of noble heart. You all have a certain glow to you, especially you, children of the flame.
Like the most awkward thumbs up.
I really this like
Is this plague in Arcala or in Odra?
Oh, good
Like,
question.
All across.
Yeah, you're asking it in character.
Oh, I just didn't know if we would, because
Oh.
he said all around, so I didn't know if we would
I mean,
know.
you can ask it in character.
All right, I'll ask him. In specifically Arcala or all across Odra.
Okay. We have not received any reports from outside of Arcala. However, given the nature of this infection, it is possible that it could be spread further beyond our own borders. We've been able to successfully contain it and appease the common folk at the current moment, but there is a possibility that the citizens will become more terrified and maybe spread this infection beyond. We don't exactly know too much.
Do you know what the infection does? You
Yes.
said it messes
Yes.
up. What does that entail?
Yes, from my knowledge, it is random. It affects anyone and anything, and it turns them into creatures of ash.
Is this new to me?
Oh yeah, this is completely
Yeah.
new. This did not
Oh,
exist when you were
shit.
a
I'm gonna
kid.
be like, I'm probably gonna like, like that's new.
Turns him into ash or creatures of ash?
That's new.
Creatures of ash.
Do we know what that means?
No,
What?
it's only been
How-
around for like a few years, right?
Sir,
Creatures of ash.
Sir, how would you describe the creatures of ash?
I have not personally seen them, and the captains just report on the numbers and the frequency of them. I could refer you to the Special Fire Force. One of the companies would be able to give you some more information. I believe Company 9 is having some personnel. What's the best way to put this? Some lack of enough personnel.
Firepower.
Understaffed.
Yes, understaffed. Thank you.
Minimum wage.
I'm like, you're welcome.
Before we
We'd love to be referred there. if we can help, I'd love to.
Of course, I will make the arrangements. You will be able to meet them more than likely later today, as long as they don't have any missions to deal with. He then turns to Isabel. Miss Holcott, if you would wish to accompany your old friends and maybe bring them to meet your mother again, that would be accepted for the rest of the day. I'll be fine here. She like, she's, but, Your Holiness, I'm not sure if you're quite well enough to stay for the rest of the day. Oh, don't worry about me. If something bad happens, I'll just close the doors. And he like coughs up a little bit.
dies.
If he died in front of us, I feel
That
like
would be crazy if he just
that would
died right
suck.
there.
Chokes on a chokes on
That'd be wild.
That would
Yeah,
suck.
sick him.
Yeah.
We have everybody.
Jesus Christ.
We have everybody in the building on us. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be over.
Oi, oi.
What'd you say?
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh
Guys,
my
Nush
God.
Blood Trade Head is talking. Oi, oi. Interesting. Yeah, I'm ready to go then, I guess. Cause,
Yep, Isabel.
I'm ready.
Isabel like bows to Saint Boldrock. All right, I will take the rest of the day and return these two back to my mother upon your request, Your Holiness. And she like does the prayer hands and like bows to him, and he bows back.
I appreciate your help, Your Holiness. You
Farewell,
done
heroes. I hope that your time with the Special Fire Force will be worthwhile. Good luck. And as you guys turn around, you guys can see that there are other people in the queues, like waiting, or the pews, they're like waiting and everything.
Hell yeah.
So all of you file out with Isabel in tow.
I go grab my weapon.
Yep.
You don't
grab
let
your
me
weapon.
forget that. I'm like, let's fight the bad guy. You forgot your weapon. No!
Mizius, you kind of like just sigh because you're going back out in the heat.
I know, I'm going back outside.
You're a strong one, Mizius.
She
You're a
starts
strong one.
drinking the holy water.
Need a drink.
Okay.
Hopefully not. Yeah, I grabbed I put my little dagger back on my hip. I forgot what it was called.
What?
I forgot what my hip was called. I forgot the hip was called a hip. Okay, it happens sometimes.
Oh, it's gone, guys.
I rolled a nat 1 on history check. I'm forgetting everything.
Yeah, apparently. Okay.
Like, how the fuck you open this door?
Okay.
It says pole on it.
You guys file out of the church, and as soon as you guys cross out of the threshold, Isabel kind of like sighs. Oh, and then she looks at she looks at both you and Carlo. She's like, "Oh my! I never thought I would see you guys again."
And we go like, oh my, and then I finish it. I'm like, God.
I pull my pants down.
She
I'm
is
just kidding.
17.
We're going in for a hug.
Holds
for
it back up.
Like
Yeah,
a group hug.
definitely a group hug.
I like moonshine Mizius. And
No!
oh, 17! It like wails. I hit
Why?
a small child. I'm just kidding.
What
No.
the fuck?
Jesus.
Sorry, I'm thinking of like nuclear warfare with my penis.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Yep,
We
moving
can
on.
continue with the hug. We'll continue with the group
Yeah,
hug.
yeah,
You guys hug her.
Woo!
We hug. It's like it's been so many years. You probably thought we were dead or something.
She
Yeah.
looks at you, Berrick, and then punches your shoulder. You should have warned me that you guys were going off somewhere. I thought you guys actually were dead.
Things happen.
I had a funeral with my mother for you two.
Womp womp.
What?
I shrink in on myself. I'm like,
I'm like, was it like how many people showed up? How many people were there?
Well, it was just us two.
Oh,
oh,
that's
so-
enough. I'm like, that's enough. Yes. And I asked, how's your mom doing?
I cannot believe you two. I cannot believe it.
I did have my
We're
priorities.
starting
and I
off like
changed-
nothing changed. Nothing changed.
Yeah,
That's the good old
yeah.
days, you know.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I had my priorities. I apologize if that means anything, and I'm gonna shake this little fucker's head.
I'm like, I'm
Priorities. Shaking ass and tight ass leather.
sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry for not saying anything either. Really just left.
I cannot. Okay. And she turns to the rest of the party. So, how did you all meet these two idiots?
I'm like, idiots, right, motherfucker? Fireball.
That's it.
No, it was funny. You said earlier, Ethan, as when you were talking to this guy, you said spell, and I was like, spell fireball. I was thinking of it as Carlo. Did you say spell fireball?
Oh yeah, fireball.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got fucking meteors actually. That's like the fucking next level fireball. Fireballs from space.
I was just drinking.
I know, I was just drinking too.
No, you came there to see his ass. Don't
I
even
did
fucking play.
not.
Yeah, you
I
did.
did not. No, I did not.
Trisley,
Don't lie.
Trisley answers with, I blew up an orc.
That did happen. That did happen. I said that in character. I'm like, that did happen.
Yeah, that was a thing.
And then the
couldn't light him up
wanderer's
on
like
fire.
he's still under the hood and he's not really talking very much, but he does like lift the hood a little bit so that Isabel can see his face. I threatened their patrons.
Not a fan of that.
I can almost
Yo.
like hear like background music from him, and it's like Akon intro. Convict. Akon.
Okay,
Yeah.
and she turns back to you, you two.
Yeah.
How? What? I'm so confused on what was going on.
Honestly, in the beginning, I was really confused too. I really just went to go see this guy, and I got wrapped up in this. But you know what? Look what I can do. And I'm like,
How and why are you guys the hero's party?
I pick up any duty. I pick up any duty that befalls upon me. But I do a little flex.
I'm really
I'm
good
studying
with an
abroad.
axe.
I'm like, I'm studying abroad.
I kind of just she's talking to them too, but I kind of just lean over and be like, I'm really good with an axe.
Okay then.
You're
I like
fucking,
water.
I'm really good with an axe. Oh,
I'm
okay.
really good with an axe.
Mizius, you don't like water, you like alcohol.
That is water.
Same thing. That's
I'm
same
a
thing.
fucking water genasi. I like water. Jesus.
I need something to drink. Something to drink. Give me
Wait,
luck.
does
Dude,
since
I'm literally
water
good to drink.
genasi,
Holy shit.
would alcohol be diluted as soon as it enters her?
She's not made of water.
I'm not made of water. No.
Yeah,
We
Hannah-
did
Hannah
that for
watermelon.
one. We did that for one session because it was funny.
yeah. Hannah
Oh.
uncooled Mizius.
This
Made
is
Mizius
out of
I
her
uncooled
finger.
Mizius. I did.
made
Sorry.
Mizius
I told her what happened after we finished that session, and I said that she can be made of water if she wanted to, and she hated the idea.
She's the
I did
equivalent
not
of a
like
water
that
bottle in a
idea.
car.
That would be so fire.
It was
No.
really broken.
So sick. It was busted and it was
Dude, we
really
had you
funny.
pissing out of your finger.
That
Like
was
I
really
know
funny.
you did.
tight.
I know you did.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fire.
That was
Um,
original. And you can
No, yeah,
float.
I kind of just
Like,
lean
I
over and
do
say,
that already.
I'm really good with an axe, because I'm the only one with fighting experience.
I'm pretty good though.
I won.
Okay. Trisley says, I'm hosting a goddess.
My goddess,
Oh.
specifically.
and then the wanderer says, I'm just the bodyguard.
And that's death.
And
Yeah,
Death
like,
does reveal
I
it.
see
Yeah.
dead people.
And then okay, so wait, hold on, Carlo. Do you say that in character?
Yeah, I'm like, and that's death.
Okay, he
By the way.
floats over in front of Isabel, and then he bows his head. Pleasure to meet you. And then she's, oh,
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
yeah, no,
There's
that's
such little time.
that's
Let's go.
just, oh. And she's rubbing her head. Maybe we should just go talk to my mother.
Lead the way.
Okay,
Please.
and you guys start
Make
walking
haste.
down another street. Berrick and Carlo, you do recognize this as the route that you would usually take when running back to the orphanage.
Let's go. No parents. None?
Let's go gambling.
Oh,
dang it.
Dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, we're fucking going. I'm ready. I'm hyped. Well, I'm in my
Alright.
city. We met one of our friends who thought we were dead. I'm a great person.
I'm just walking.
We're walking and chatting on the way, catching her up on shit.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome.
He pissed himself
Anything
in
that
front
you,
of God.
anything in particular that you want to tell her about?
I'm just gonna tell her about my time at school and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm not
seems
gonna
pretty.
say anything right now, but
He was like, he had gold.
yeah.
Your mic cut out.
Cold mountains,
Oh, it's just, he had gold, but I had fire.
exploded with flames. The whole world. I'm
Yeah,
like
what-
so fucking deranged.
What's that spell even, Carlo?
That's what I've been reading this whole time. I've been nose glued in my book. I'm still trying to figure it out. That was pretty awesome though. I felt really good when I was doing it. So.
You can use that if, consistently. We'll be in great hands.
Honestly.
That was
pretty
kind of
awesome.
badass. That was kind of badass.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. What can I say? I was pretty cool out there, huh? I was like, You're like, yeah.
Yeah,
Shut the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, your mouth. Get the fuck out of
Oh, yeah. I'm like a little bitter because I did almost die.
here. Yeah.
I did almost lose.
I could have died. Falstad could have died. Mizius almost fucking died.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the mage armor was so cracked around me I couldn't even see it anymore. It was like an iPhone 1 thrown into a concrete mixer.
iPhones. Remember when those were a thing?
No.
Now we have these pair phones. This is the alternate universe where we have pair phones instead of
This
iPhones.
is actually the iCarly universe.
Oh shit.
No, pair phones were victorious, weren't they?
They were in the same universe.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret and iCarly. All tied together.
It's iCarly.
conspiracy theory.
All right, let's continue, please.
Yeah.
So we're just okay. How far is
So-
it from the church? Like the orphanage?
A decent walk.
Nice. Just reminiscent on old times. I don't know. Just get there.
I just follow. I mean, hey, they know
No,
the
man.
route.
I'm ready for whatever.
You guys aren't
is
gonna
next.
ask her how she's been doing?
Oh,
Imagine
You
that was
pricks.
I've been kind of
Wow.
afraid.
You
I'm
pricks.
not good at this conversation thing. Yeah.
Of course we ask. Of course. Like, how are you doing? It's been I want to know how long it's been. Has it been like more than 5 years or something like that? Or
Probably.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's been 8 years.
That's crazy. 8 years? Holy shit.
I was 12.
like-
I was a little guy.
I don't even know how fucking old I was. Holy shit. I have like a C in math. Yeah. How are you? How are you doing? I asked you about your mother before yourself.
Yeah, well, after you two died, I
Womp.
my mother encouraged me to take up her place at the orphanage, and I started studying to be a nun, and went through all of that for a couple of years. Started helping people a lot. The Pope took notice of this and invited me to join. His Holiness took notice of this and invited me to join the Church of Soul, and I accepted. Rose up the ranks there pretty quickly. I'm an archbishop now, which is
Wow.
pretty
We
cool.
noticed. Pretty
Yeah.
big position, big shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
But,
just like his
I
assistant.
worry about His Holiness. Well, you saw him. He's not exactly young anymore, and
Yeah, it looked like he was about to cough up some magma. Holy crap.
yes, I worry for his health sometimes. He pushes himself too much.
He
Yeah,
has a big role to fill.
I wish I could offer something. Death is kind of like my thing now, but
Yes. Hold on. So, and then she points to you, Carlo. You've been studying fire, and points to Berrick. You got a patron that allows you to use death magic.
that sounds about right. Yeah.
How did that even
Yeah, she
happen?
does that. I do the devil horns, and on the tip of my fingers there's fire. I'm like,
The contractual beginning of my magic journey was a great one. I was a really big fan.
he was.
End of
You
story.
got
End
a
of story.
patron because you were a fan.
A little
He
too
has a
much.
whole mural for
Yeah,
us.
It's good.
I mean,
You're good.
he's a huge fan. He's a huge fan.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can see that you two haven't changed at all. And then she looks back at Trisley. So you're hosting his patron. Trisley nods. That's correct.
Yeah.
And I host the parties.
Yeah.
She
This
does
little
giggle
guy
at
knows how
that.
to get down.
Yeah, she does giggle at that. You guys are. The fact that all of you are supposed to be the heroes party, whatever happens, we're doomed.
We're a whole
When she
cast
said
of
you guys
characters.
are, I was gonna be like very handsome.
No, I'd win.
Hey, can I tell her a funny joke?
Sure. You guys have like a little bit of time before the orphanage.
So, next time somebody asks you, what do you do? You should say, none your business. And I just start laughing.
Can I pick him up by his beard and like air jail him?
You are not strong enough.
I can
Strength
lift
roll.
you. I can lift you.
You are not.
I can lift you.
By my beard.
Mizius,
have
you are
to-
still
I
sweating. to
dare
death.
hug me.
That's brutal.
My strength what?
Mizius is still
So-
sweating to death currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Like a strength save?
I
Or like
cast
a
darkness
Just
on
strength.
Mizius, so
Strength
I
check.
can down a little bit.
Just strength.
strength?
Him or me?
Yeah,
Okay.
strength.
13.
Oh,
You are unable to lift him off the ground.
damn.
My hand may be off of off my arm in a couple seconds.
you're like- Get your hands off me.
Isabel politely laughs. Sorry, I don't get it.
Really? Like, I'm not gonna really point it out. That's all.
It's
That's
if
all
you
Paul's
explain
saying.
it, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah, and I can see you're still not the brightest. Like, you're fucking slug her shoulder. I'm like, fucking idiot.
What the hell? You're so
Okay.
mean. This girl thought you were
Okay.
dead for 8 years.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
dead,
an asshole,
man.
Jesus.
I'm dead.
Uh,
That joke
she-
has me dead.
Sorry.
She turns back to the to where you guys are walking. Oh, we're here. And you see a it's like a smaller like chapel kind of thing, and all that. And you can see in the street there are a couple of children playing with a ball and everything. This is a very quiet street, so there's not really cars or like people walking around. There's the occasional pedestrian, but not too much. And she walks over to the children, and they greet her and everything with the prayer hands, and she greets them back. And then she walks over to the door. Before she opens it, though, she does turn to both Berrick and Carlo. Okay. I was very composed when I realized who you two were. My mother will more than likely not be as composed as me, so
I'm ready.
be on the
Carlo.
warning. She will probably try to strangle you both. And with that, she opens the door.
Cast mage armor.
I cast
Cast
mage armor and I give him a shield. I give him a shield.
Inside the building, there is inside the building, there's not like the huge atrium that's like in the Chapel of Soul. Instead, it's just there's a wall and everything with like you're in like an entrance area. There's a couple of shoes kind of just sitting at the entrance as well. And from inside, you can smell something cooking, and you can hear pots and pans and children squealing as well. Sounded like they're having a good time.
Awesome.
Familiar, I imagine.
Oh
Very
yeah,
familiar.
This feels
Probably.
all very familiar.
Does the church look the same, or I mean, obviously has to look different, right?
Yeah. It's much
From when we were
smaller and
younger.
everything. It doesn't look like a church on the inside. Looks more like a normal house. So it's like a converted church. But you do remember this from your from when you were in here. So it's very
yeah.
nostalgic.
Do you think Berrick would be more like sweet, bitter, or bittersweet, or like how do you think my feelings would be more? Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm not entirely
Just
sure what
that's what I guess.
transpired. I mean, we kinda did talk about
Carlo.
that.
Let's see. So for Carlo, you would have some decently normal memories here. Some fond memories. This was like a very happy time for you, and you felt safe within this area.
This was like my
Berrick,
home.
you felt safe to a degree, but you were always, trying to protect your little brother and everything. So you were always a little weary of some of the other orphans and everything, and even Mother Holcott as well.
Oh, shit.
But
Oh, shit.
I wouldn't say that you have like bittersweet memories of this place, but you do have a little bit of contempt for this place.
Okay, I like that. I appreciate it.
Isabel calls out, "Mother, I'm home," and you can hear a voice echoing from the kitchen. "Oh, come help me! I got some stuff for you to do." And Isabel turns to both of you and then says, "Good luck," and then walks over into the kitchen.
What? Really? I'm like, yeah, thanks. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna absorb what I'm looking at. Should we take off our shoes?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like for me. I instantly take off my shoes. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm gonna take off my boots.
Okay.
let the dogs free.
My little boots that I got on. You know what I mean?
The boot that I got on. The boot that I got on.
Okay. As everybody's taking off their shoes, all of you realize that the Wanderer did not follow you inside the building.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna be a little confused, but Berrick doesn't really care.
I did not pay attention.
Okay.
We're also a little bit more absorbed with our current setting.
Current predicament.
So we're gonna walk in, probably walk towards her voice.
Mm-hmm. What's everybody else doing?
Mother Holcott's voice.
Would we be able to see him outside? Like, is he just standing outside, or did he like walk away and go
I mean, the
somewhere
door's
else?
closed right now, so.
Oh.
I'm gonna go outside and check on him,
Okay.
or see if he's there.
Yep. As you walk out, he's kind of sitting on the steps and like watching the children play. Still with the hood on and everything, and Death is like sitting on his shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to him and like just put like a very light hand on his shoulder to not startle him too much and be like, "You okay, buddy?"
And he looks over. Yeah, fine. I'm just. I don't have a good history with Arcala, unfortunately. It would be best if I stay outside of populated sort of areas like this. You can see that like his eyes are a little red as well. Almost like he had been crying a little bit beforehand.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I'm gonna ask him.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask him. Do you want any company, or do you want to be left alone?
He smiles. Thank you for the offer, but I think it'd be best if I just stand guard here for a little bit. I don't want to intrude on the happy reunion, or the threatening reunion, as it kind of sounds like it might be.
Hear an explosion inside.
we're gonna hit him with the we're gonna hit him with the anime just outside the building POV, and the building just starts shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You know that it's gonna like crunch and it's gonna like spit us out the chimney. We're gonna fly into the atmosphere like Team Rocket with my raccoon and us two.
That's gonna be really funny. Yep.
Let's off again.
All right, so I'm just gonna nod, and then I'm gonna go back inside because I'm already sweating my balls off again.
You're also very hungry, so you're very interested in what the food is that they're cooking.
True, I am.
You've been hungry for the last like 2.5 hours. That's how long it's been.
Jesus Christ.
You've been hungry and
Snack the
sweating.
food.
Okay, could we say that her reaction to them is like equivalent to like Dodon?
Actually, that's a good one. I like that.
Can we yeah.
Okay. Berrick and
Kinda wanna-
Carlo, do you guys want to walk in first?
We're gonna walk
Beats
into
the
like,
shit out of him
I'd
and
love
then
to-
starts crying.
like I'd love to help.
Mother
Hey.
Holcott
No.
turns around. Oh well, thank you. And she like instantly recognizes you two, and you realize that she recognized you. She's not holding it. She at the current moment looked like that she was like making some stew or something like that. So she has like a ladle in her hand and some oven mitts on. And yeah, Isabel just like turns away, and like you can see that she's very, very slightly smiling. And without warning, she rushes on you guys and starts beating you with the ladle.
Yeah. Oh,
I cast mage armor. I'm like,
And she is very clearly upset that that you two are still alive at the current moment.
I'm pleading for forgiveness.
All right, Mizius, you probably walked in through the door. Falstad and Falstad, what are you doing? Watching this,
Dude, I'm fucking enjoying this. This motherfucker tried to pick me up. Keyword tried.
Mizius, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna stare very wide-eyed at the beating that these two are receiving.
Mizius has
I'll
unlocked
take
a new
step
fear.
into the kitchen. I'll take a step into the kitchen while she's whooping him.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
You're
Yeah,
like-
you're small enough that
you're
you
like,
can
okay.
squeeze through.
Wow.
You just saw it. Side shuffles through.
Isabel hands you like a couple of utensils and plates and everything. Could you set these out on the table, please?
Yep.
All the while the boys are getting their ass beat right now, she's just like calmly setting the table.
At least Isaiah has mage armor. I'm getting beat the shit out of me, bro.
No, I'm using shield. I don't use mage armor. I'm using shield like.
her blows. I'm like fucking taking like 5 damage a hit. Like
Trisley is a little surprised by this and is kind of just like watching in like slight fear. She's like, "Oh, okay."
I
should have stayed dead.
I should have stayed away so I could have been dead.
I should have stayed dead.
So after a couple minutes of the beating and everything, she like slows down and she's like breathing heavily. And as you guys look up, you can also see that her eyes are streaked with tears. And she then drops the ladle and grabs you both in like a bear hug.
I imagine this is a very huge lady, which I love.
Yes, it is a very large lady.
this.
It is the Dawn-sized lady.
Yup.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I get teary-eyed. I'm like,
and she is just overjoyed that you two are back and are still alive and everything.
I'm crying from pain.
Do you want me to
crying 'cause
roll
I'm
for
like,
like
damn,
damage, or can we just say that it was painful, but it wasn't like lasting damage?
it was painful. It was painful.
Yeah,
she
it was
hitting us with
painful,
love.
but not
She was hitting
lasting
us with love.
damage. Yeah, we'll say that because that's
Really?
better.
It was like Crazy Diamond. Like she's healing us at the same time.
Yeah, there we go.
I actually
Um,
have 1 more HP now.
The rest of you help with
As they finish, I have set up the table.
Yep.
Silverware, plates, napkins, everything that I've naturally done for a group of soldiers, I just did for these kids.
Yep.
And then I sit there like this, just watching them. I'll be like, supper.
Take your time.
Dinner.
Okay. Trisley walks over to Isabel and begins to help her with the preparations for the rest of the stuff as well.
Okay.
Can we help now? I
Yep.
say.
As you guys end your embrace and everything, she immediately orders you both to start helping Isabel with everything, and
I get right on it.
she tells Mizius, could you let the 2 children out there to know that that supper's ready?
Okay.
Oh, is
Or
this like a
sorry,
big
lunch.
orphanage?
Sorry,
Is there a
lunch.
lot of
It's
kids
lunchtime
there?
now. Yeah, it's lunchtime right now.
Sorry, I said supper on accident.
Yeah, it's lunchtime.
Oh, lunch.
So is there like a lot of
Okay.
kids here, or is it just like a small amount of
From the plates,
orphans?
you do see that Isabel has set up some extra plates for you guys as well. So there's 5 extra plates, and besides her and her mother, there are another 7 plates. So
Oh, it's real okay, relatively.
yeah, so
small. Okay,
there's like
for
14 plates out basically.
Damn.
sure.
14.
For sure.
Okay,
For
dude.
sure.
Okay, Mizius, do you
Oh.
follow the
Yeah,
instructions?
I'll go out there and yell at the kids that there's lunch.
Okay, they immediately
Random.
grab the ball and sprint towards you, and everything, and they walk past and they run past the Wanderer and everything, and he kind of just watches them, and is like, all right, and he looks over at you, Mizius, and then gives like a little thumbs up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just like in real life, I am not good with children.
Are you gonna finger gun
Not
at
good
him?
with alcohol either.
No, I'm not. I don't drink yet.
You do.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's the word.
No,
That's for
IRL,
that's for
IRL,
breakfast and
IRL.
dinner
I don't
only.
drink yet.
You said yet though, and that's good.
I'm an
I did
aspiring
say
alcoholic.
yet. I will probably become an alcoholic when I'm older, but
Let's
whatever.
fucking go.
An aspiring alcoholic.
Join me.
If you drink so much, you can actually spec into driving. It's pretty
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
sick.
I do.
True.
You should drink and drive. So that you get
She
used
has
to it,
she
so
has an
that when you are
ability that
drinking and driving, you're just
she
driving normally.
has an
Tired,
ability where she
tired.
gets an advantage on turn rolls while driving under the influence.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
That's stupid.
Don't get behind the horse when you're
Alright.
drinking and driving.
I just
alright?
kind of stand around and let supper be, or not lunch be
Mhm.
poured out, because you said it was a type of like soup.
Yeah, it's like a stew.
I let the soup. I watched them like have to be like, Carlo is gonna take the bowl from the kids.
Hmm.
Berrick is gonna pour them and then give it back to the kids, and it's just this little
Yep.
cycle of the kids coming up and then going back
Aw.
to the table.
Yep, they have to do that.
You're
so-
welcome.
yep. So once everybody has their meal and everything, they sit down at the table and they all do the prayer hands, and they like bow their heads and everything, and you hear Mother Holcott say, "In the name of the flame and of the sun, Latom."
Latom.
And you hear all the kids say Latom as well. So, okay, and you guys can proceed to eat. Mizius, this is a very this looks like a very appetizing meal, and as everybody takes a bite, this is a very nice, like heartwarming, like homemade stew and everything, and so it tastes phenomenal.
Big meals for Mizius. Big moves.
Oh yeah.
Big meal moves for Mizius.
I'm like, it tastes how it always tastes.
Yep.
Right.
You two
I'm
are
like,
getting a wave of nostalgia. This is very much like some of the meals that you had here when you were
It's like the
kids.
Ratatouille scene, dude. Fucking flashback. Yeah.
I can imagine I'd be the same way.
I'm like, damn, dude. I'm like,
It's
I haven't
like
had
a-
anything this good in 8 years.
A very soft smile, like on my face for sure. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? I'm gonna add.
I don't want to be rude. I definitely want to like ask the kids like, "Yeah, how are you guys enjoying it? Is it good?" And they're like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like fire off.
Shut up, Grandpa!
I want to ask Mother Holcott how it's been, like the last several years.
Yes, the last 8 years. Well, it's been okay, you know. Isabel has been doing her church duties and everything. I've been just running the orphanage. We've had some good years and we've had some down years, but with the support of His Holiness now, thanks to Isabel, it's been good.
Fire.
That's good to hear.
Yes, we've
Um,
been very great. We've been very lucky to not have gotten any of the plague that has been going around the nation, going around the city.
What is
Rest their
going on with
souls.
that?
That is
What is going
concerning.
on with that?
That is concerning.
Do you know when that sprung up? Was it shortly after we left, or
No,
It's a
it
few years ago.
I know that, but I want to hear from her too.
It must have popped up like maybe 6 months after you all left. It was the first thing we heard was first time we heard of it was somebody had been killed, unfortunately. But the newspaper said that they had been transformed before they had been killed, and they had turned into what could be described as an ashen creature. I don't know what else to call it, and ever since then, more and more have been showing up. It used to be infrequent, like 1 or 2 every year or so, but but in the last probably 2 years or so, it's been ramping up to 4 or 5 every month at this point.
Damn.
It's very terrifying. It's taken the lives of some people that we've known. Rest their souls.
Have you seen these creatures before?
No, I've never seen them personally before, but what's this fascination with this plague? I mean, what? Not to be rude or anything, but why did you come back? I'm guessing it wasn't to visit us, of course, because otherwise you would have done that earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
Sadly,
You
you're
think.
correct.
Damn, I heard a little bit.
We're here on a mission of sorts.
Isabel pipes in. They're the heroes party. They're the new one.
Yeah, that.
And
The new one.
Mother Holcott just looks at you. You do remember what happened to the last one, right?
No.
The last one came through here.
They were
Of course
from
they did.
here.
Yeah. Isaiah, they were the ones that took out like the big demon.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
oh,
last
shit.
the last time there was a heroes party, they took down the demon that made Arcala. Actually, just even Odra, the entirety of Odra only exists the way that it does was because of what happened with the Fires of Liberty, and they died. They died and weren't able to fix what happened. We made do with what we could, but it was never perfect. Why you two?
We all die at some point. Anyways. And
we all die twice sometimes. Yeah.
I've been given a mission, and I have to see it through. I will.
Of course. That's exactly as you were as a kid too. You know, protecting those that can't protect themselves. Of course.
Really pushed on me, but I'm here. No way I'm leaving now. I'm stuck to it.
Yep.
I do still feel really bad for Carlo throughout all this. He's like,
I'm here, guys.
what's happening?
Okay. Just
Facing
promise
God,
me
no.
that you'll be careful with this. I mean, those
As
embers
careful as
are.
I can.
I mean, those ashen creatures
big
are
ass
out there.
fire.
I believe that they're calling them embers. That's what they're called.
Embers.
It's,
Okay.
from what I know, it's random. It's just, it happens at random points in the city, usually in a concentrated group. It's not like scattered. It's just one location gets hit, and then it's random for who's going to get hit next. Thankfully, the Special Fire Force has been decently good about taking them down. So,
Yeah.
That's
I-
good.
I want to talk to them and
Definitely.
see and get some information from them as well. I've been really interested in that. Because they seem like they might be the most informed on the subject, at least in the moment.
well,
I mean,
you should.
If I can actually get to talking, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they inspired the hell out of me when I was younger. So
Yeah. Well, they didn't exist when you were younger.
they did. Oh, I thought they did. I thought it was like a thing.
No.
Fuck.
They only
Alright,
started
that's what
popping
I
up.
just
They
said.
only were.
That would have been cool.
Yeah,
Though, but yeah.
You're guessing that they were only created in response to the Ember problem.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, never mind. I think they're fucking stupid. I love to talk to them though. They sound awesome.
I'm assuming that since you met Isabel before, I'm assuming that you had went to go see the Sun Pope. Did he say anything about meeting with one of the companies, possibly?
He did. Company 9, I believe, is what he said.
There was a possibility of us.
Oh,
yeah.
Company 9. Company 9 is the newest company. I do know that. Up until a couple of months ago, 8 companies were just enough, but I guess everything's been going bigger and everything that
Yikes.
possibly they needed another company. They're a little
Has there
short
been
staffed.
Has there
I've
been
heard,
anything near here? Has there been like any sort of danger around the orphanage?
No, not particularly around the orphanage, although we are in the sector
good.
where Company 4 makes its rounds. So we see them every so often. But usually the best time to see a special fire force is never. As weird as that sounds, because if you don't see them, then that means there's no embers.
Right.
I would prefer that for you guys. And I know I've been gone, but I'm hoping that I can maybe make something right by fixing something while I'm here.
Yeah, and you can see one of the kids like runs up to Mother Holcott with the bowl, like kind of asking for more, and she pats his head. Yes,
I'll take care of
I
it.
hope that these children don't have to live in fear of possibly combusting into ash.
I'm like, maybe you
Jesus.
should just like say that. I'm like, maybe you shouldn't say that. And I'll get up and I'll get him another thing of soup or whatever.
Yep, there you go. And he's grinning at you, and you can see that he's pretty young and everything. So he's like missing a couple teeth and everything, just like his baby teeth fell out.
How about you miss a few more?
Eldritch Blast!
Green flame blade and slice it in half. I'm not done. This
Fucking
fire
scary.
is
Okay.
really like- Yeah, so I give him soup, good soup.
Okay.
Warm up it a little bit, put my finger in there, like.
Don't put your finger in your
I'm
food.
just kidding. I'm dangerous.
Okay, so as you guys are eating through the meal, you start to hear a ringing and everything. It's like a bell ringing and everything.
Yeah.
Isabel gets up and heads over to the wall-mounted phone that they have, and puts it up to her ear. and then she puts it back on the hook. Good news. The Sun Pope has gotten full permission from Company 9 to meet with all of you. However, it will be a little while, so you are completely free to explore Arcala if you wish.
Look.
Shopping! I want to go shopping!
I want to stay for a little bit. Like I want
Yeah.
to keep talking like my mother figure.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Hey, you can stay. I want to go shopping.
You know, I'll stay with Carlo. That is smarter.
Okay.
I'll like think about it and I'm like, yeah.
I miss my almost mommy. So
What?
What?
Oh,
mother. My God, I forget. I can't
Huh?
say mom anymore.
But you said my almost mommy. That's what.
you did
Makes-
say almost
Mother.
I had a mom. I get fuck whatever. Yeah, my mother.
I need to grab my medicine.
She died.
Yeah. She died.
Falstad, like, I was unaware of this lore
Put them
drop.
dogs away, bro. I can see them in the corner of your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put them away, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, put them away.
Yeah.
Yo, if
Like,
anybody's
what
watching
is
this
Ah!
and you've made it to this point, comment
I don't know how.
comment
I don't know how
Marcus's
anyone else
toes,
did
'cause
this.
that sounds
People
really
not
funny.
watching this hard.
I just really want to see if anybody's actually watching this.
Comment what?
At Marcus's toes.
Karma's put the dogs out.
Yeah, they were right over here. They were right here. Don't you
Karma
dare
put the
tilt it
dogs
down.
out. Damn, I can still see with your
Let's see
long
your
ass
little
feet.
dog. Let's see your
No
little dog.
way, I can still see them. Are
Are
you kidding me? They're right there. Look at that. They're right there.
Yeah, I'm like, so, okay. So what I want to do is I definitely want to stay in the orphanage. I want to walk around some of the places that I remember. You know,
Yeah,
see how
yeah.
things have been, how things are.
Okay.
Fine, I'm gonna put some socks on.
I do definitely want to see Amaterasu though, like really bad, because I never got to as a kid. Big fire, kind of cool. Also, that thing is important. That's cool.
Yeah. I want to see where we got buried. That's what I want to see.
That would be kind of metal. I'm not.
Wait, that's kind of fire, actually.
The pigs go crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna get new figs.
My orb.
We're gonna get
Okay.
new figs.
Well,
It's like Grant Gustin, with the tombstone.
yo. I love that photo. Okay, well, that is all of the things that I have for session 1.
Yes, I bet it was good as ass soup.
So,
Hey, if anyone's watching this, tell us your favorite soup, guys. We want to
comment down
hear
below your favorite soup.
your favorite soup. Also,
If it is anything like broccoli, don't comment.
Cheddar broccoli.
Yeah, if it involves broccoli at all.
Don't
Dude,
comment.
if it's clam chowder, say I fuck with
If
fuck
it is
that.
Yo,
clam chowder, I'll fuck with
there
you
you go.
so hard.
All right.
Cereal
I
game.
got the broccoli cheddar.
Well, shit, I was ready to fucking go across the city right now.
No. We're gonna save
I'm
that
ready
for
to
next
shop,
session.
dog.
So,
Yeah.
Just gonna
since
go
this
shop
is
for a
the
little
ending,
outfit.
all right.
Hey, shop.
Since this is the ending, I can tell you guys a little bit about what the future holds for this arc. What the hell? Oh, it's a cat. I was so confused. So I
Particle
have
Accelerator Robin from Teen Titans.
I currently have session 2 fully written, and I have most of session 3 finished as well. And then that should end act 1 of the Odra arc. There's gonna be 3 acts in total. We are not rushed to finish this. Aside from maybe finishing act 1 before Tyler leaves, if possible. It's just another 2 sessions though. So if we can figure that out, that would be pretty cool, and then we could just end it on like a middle ground
Tyler,
spot.
you really going out on a date this weekend?
I'm not going on a date. That's not what I said. I might just go with I might just hang out with my boy. Like he invited me up to a cabin and I might go. It's not kind of undecided if we're going to. We'll talk to him tomorrow about that a bit
You
more.
should definitely go.
It's well, the thing is, I told him I would love to if he can get me there.
Oh.
I can't drive. I can't drive there.
That's
If
right.
not, I'm
Dude, your last two raw. Your last two raw, man.
The the only things that I can like, because I'm for sure going on my work party this Saturday. I got a ride for that, so that's good.
Fire.
Yep. So once we're done with Act 1, we can just wait, and if we finish Act 1 before Tyler leaves, we can just wait until he's ready. I can keep writing intermittently and probably finish the Odra arc before he's ready to play again. My current outlook for timing is that Act 2 is going to be 4 sessions and Act 3 is going to be 4 or 5 sessions. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, this is going to be a long arc. There's a lot of content that goes into this. There's a lot of inspiration from a lot of different things as well.
I've noticed.
So,
I have noticed.
I mean, do you guys want to know like the full list of the inspirations?
I got it. Fire
For, like,
Yeah, a little
every
bit
arc?
Elden Ring,
No,
a little bit
just for
Dark
this arc.
Souls.
Oh.
Because there's a
okay.
A
lot.
little bit Dark Souls. Definitely Dark Souls with the fire and all that shit, the embers and stuff like that.
Fire
Yeah,
Force.
I've noticed.
Chainsaw Man.
Definitely Chainsaw Man.
You know.
Definitely,
Yeah.
like Isaiah said, Dark Souls.
Yeah.
There
Oh, yeah,
are
a
going to be
little
some
bit.
Soul Eater stuff in here as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Soul Eater my chest!
That's like the main 4 that's going to be part of it. But this arc is definitely tailored more towards it being Berrick and Trisley's arc as well as the Wanderer's arc.
Oh. Okay.
So-
I guess I'm important now.
What's on my list?
I want to check out the
Jesus
power
Christ.
plant, dude. I want to go to the power plant hella bad.
Yes.
I was a nerd earlier for wanting to go there. Fucking bitch.
I think it's funny that when I wrote down Amaterasu, I was just like, yes, this sounds important. And then of course, since Tyler knows the ending of Fire Force, he's like, oh yeah, this is majorly important.
Big importante.
Mm-hmm. Basically, the entire campaign rides on that location.
So
Yeah.
my dates on the posted on the Discord are still the same, besides maybe this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday for sure, Thursday for sure.
Yep, I'm cool with whenever. You guys just pick a date and time that would work for you, and I can move around my schedule for whatever.
I have my schedule pretty much set all the way next week, or 2 weeks out.
Just tell me a day. Tell me a day.
I will not be available the 24th, probably not the 25th, because I do have opening tickets for Deadpool 3.
Oh, Tyler, we need to go see that.
Fire.
Oh,
Fire.
I fucking forgot what theater you're going to. They're probably still out. Never mind.
My boy wants to see that too.
They're probably still
Yeah,
out.
my boss, and I think the assistant GM were like all going.
Damn.
Wow.
It's us 3. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's pretty cool.
Fire.
I can do Saturday or Sunday. I just have to call off. I don't really care. It's Applebee's. Who gives a fuck anymore?
Saturday I get off at 12, and then Sunday I get off between 1 and 2. So.
Works for me. All next week. Was it next week? Yeah, all next week I am. Was it 5 p.m.? Monday, 11 to 5, and then 11 to 4. So that we could do it again.
Yep.
For Monday and
We'll
Tuesday.
figure it out.
I may get called off early. Depends on the heat. But legit, just pick a day. I'll be there.
Yep. So the next session
So-
is going to be exploration session, as well as meeting with Company 9. And then the session after that is going to be doing a mission with Company 9, and that should some things will happen, and it will lead directly into the next act. So
Okay.
Fire.
So since Sunday is a maybe, do you work, Isaiah?
Yes, I do.
When do you work?
you said Tuesdays and
Oh, like-
Thursdays were mostly free, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Tuesdays and
Thursdays.
Thursdays.
For me, next Saturday after 2 as well works. Or this Saturday, I guess. No, it's not. This okay. The 28th. Next Saturday, and then the 28th work for sure.
On Sunday I work at 4, so I will talk to some of my coworkers and see if I can get a switch around.
Yep.
But,
I'll let you guys figure out a
Don't
date
ask
for it
until Tyler, because Tyler's the big one.
yeah.
True that.
I will let you guys choose it because I'm completely cool with whatever. I'll just keep on writing. But I do want to know, are you guys enjoying this so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time. Having a good
Yeah.
time.
Honestly, this place is
I'm
fucking
just following
awesome.
along. Not my arc. This their origin story. Hey, you just got to be a killer croc. You just sit in the fucking sewers. If they come in and be like, "Oh, dude, where have you been?"
I just want to beat the shit out of people so bad.
I also just realized I'm gonna be fighting these ember people, which are related to fire. I am at a very big disadvantage.
Unless you use more fire.
He literally said that every fire spell in this area, you just roll another damage.
Yeah, so
I
if
know,
we
but
resist it-
I mean
if
they're
they resist-
resistant to fire. I
No,
imagine.
we, don't,
Okay.
we also don't know
Double
that.
damage on a resistant is just natural.
I guess you're right. Still, it's like whatever. Who fucking cares? Yeah.
Times 2 and divided by 2 is same number.
I'm having a great time though. I mean, I'm doing
Yeah,
good.
I'm in too.
Dude, I
agree.
just swing my axe, man.
My undead damage is gonna just do more, just better. Like,
Well, if they're not technically considered undead,
well, I
rather
don't.
than just transformed.
I guess. Well, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. I also got my summons. Summon. I mean,
I got my
I
fireball, bro. I got my fucking
also
fireball.
can I can also just stab them like a lot.
True.
That's all I need. All right, we all gooch.
Yep, I
Fuzzy
think we're
one.
all good.
Yeah,
That was
Sunday as possible. Keep me updated.
Yep, that was a lot of fun. Honestly, I'm
Thank
happy
you.
with this arc. This arc is probably gonna be my favorite
too.
one, for a while. But just because of like the amount of stuff that I can throw into it as well, and the overall story is really cool. But I think this was a good introduction, and did give you guys a lot of role playing time, which is good.
Yeah.
Thank you for making up the tavern as well in the beginning. I had no plans for that. The breakfast tavern was
Oh.
totally improv.
Oh, you're welcome.
I had no plan for that.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome.
That was
I will make sure.
that was
I do
hilariously
more.
terrible.
A barrel of fucking beer.
Fucking why not, bro?
You bought it and left it.
Oh, I guess I
You
should
bought it?
mention, Mizius, you feel full. You feel satisfied.
Yay!
Okay.
That's gonna be my 20-second. Give me a barrel. Give me a last there.
Oh, that's barrel.
Put it down.
And you guys got to mess with temporal magic, which is pretty cool.
Fucking awesome.
Yes.
What did I mess with?
The temporal magic.
Oh yeah, the teleporters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, DOS was good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
yes.
Big mysteries going on, a lot of different things that you guys got to mess with and everything, but
I
I'm
see
excited
where
for
you're
it.
going, Tyler.
hope you guys are too.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I like role playing, but my character loves fighting. So it's like a nice dynamic I have with myself.
I want to fight so bad. I want to because now I have all this cool stuff.
I want a fireball. Give me a.
Isaiah, you're gonna. Is it? Really,
You're gonna say that at the wrong time, and it's gonna mean something. I'm just telling
You're
you.
gonna be in a wooden room.
There is
I
gonna be
wanted to
times.
burn down a wooden place like that mansion. I wanted to burn that shit down.
There are gonna be times where impulsive thoughts count, and they're not just
Dude,
impulsive thought.
Fucking light me up.
Oh God,
Fire.
Ethan, this is how we all die.
Yep.
Hell yeah, it is.
If anyone's to get me killed, it would be Carlo.
Oh yeah, and by the way, you guys are
No, they're
outside
internet
of the beginning arcs, right? Which means if you guys die here and there's no way to revive you, you're dead. You are no longer getting any handicaps.
Don't worry, guys. I still have that dust.
Oh.
Hey, does Tristan not have Revivify?
She does.
Oh, thank God. Oh. That helps us
It is
little
a
bit,
third
guys.
level spell though.
Yeah, that does help us a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
Because that means
She's only got one of them then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
ooh,
One per long rest.
that's better
Oh,
than none, though, which means that we could have a scenario where that does work.
Dude, I can't believe Wish. I wish for a long
Well,
rest.
Revivify
That
only works within the
actually
first
comes
minute of
in.
death.
Yeah, if we had the ability to.
Yeah, so Revivify, I read through it, it only works within the first minute of death.
Correct.
So-
I do know that. I am aware of that.
Yeah, so,
like, we wouldn't do
don't
it a
multiple
long rest.
people die.
Damn.
Not until I get like my later spells, maybe. You know what I mean? Then we can maybe fiddle around, but
Yes.
I do that right now.
But
Fiddle
yeah.
my
Fiddle
diddle.
and do little things.
All right, I'll go ahead and stop the recording now.